nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around. So stick around.
world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away right now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away right now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search for you, stay lost. Search for you, stay lost. We are reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are.
I need you again. So stick around. So stick around. I need you again. So stick around.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You're so don't let it go. I know you feel it. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're letting close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away I love. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? What's going on? What is going on? My God. These streets are wild, y'all. Fucking wild, I tell you. Listen here, I'm trying to go pin this fucking link real quick before it even gets started, before I forget. You guys, somebody's trying to get me to show a motherfucking toe on my live, and I might just do it because I'm gonna tell you right now, these are some tentacle ass toes. My God. Here we go. It'll be a hell of a night. Here we go. Oh, I know she is, Eris. I know she is. And we're gonna stream snipe the whole fucking thing. How about that? Just to be an asshole. No, I'm bullshitting. I mean, shit, we might. Just depends, I guess. It just depends. Shit, I don't know if it's a full moon or not. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I seen the pictures that Clue and Cletus made, and they did a good job on them. Here, I gotta go pin this link before I fucking fuck it up and forget. I'm gonna get mass reported tonight. All right, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Shit. Happy World Bee Day. Thank you, Wabi Sabi. It is World Bee Day. How about that? How about that? Exactly. Hold my beer, baby. Oh, you want to report us? Well, we'll give you a reason to tonight then. Who's this mass reporting coming from? I'll tell you what, if it worked, Betster would have been gone a long time ago. Living Dick would have been gone a long time ago. There's several motherfuckers that wouldn't even be around on this platform if mass reporting worked. I'm going to just say that. Right. 10 beautiful white toes down, baby. No, this fucking, no. This motherfucker, no. I can't even begin to explain to you how. All right, now you know what? I got to show the bitch. Now I got to show it. I got to show it to y'all. That's it. Look what y'all done did now. I found Craig. We're about to show him. Miss Brandy Wine coming in, dropping a membership on us. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Showing love. Always showing love. You guys always show love. Queen, I got you a bear bee coming soon. I'm trying to make it into an animated video. Oh, that'll be cute. That'll be cute. All right, I'm going to give you guys one guess of who it is, okay? I call this bitch Tentacle Toes. If you know, you know. All right? If you know, you know. Look that motherfucker. Look at it. My God. That bitch is going to reach out and tickle you under the armpit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Whose foot is it? Name that foot. Holy fuck. What the hell? That bitch gonna reach out and fucking tap you on the shoulder. God damn. That motherfucker gonna reach out and tap that ass. Look at that long dog. What the fuck? That bitch is a long dog. Oh, somebody got it already. Hold on. Shauna, how'd you know? How'd you know that was the CPS toe? How the fuck did you know? I was gonna fuck with y'all and tell you it was Craig because it was painted. Motherfucker, man. I cannot with this. That motherfucker reach out and fucking tap that ass. That fucking big dog. Gosh dang, man. That motherfucker will reach out and get an order of protection on your ass. Holy fuck. Look at these shoes. Who even are you wearing these? What are these? What in the hell is going on? CPS, I'm gonna need you to tell us what the fuck is going on here with this foot. Cause gosh dang, man. That's the longest fucking toe I've ever seen in my life. Clue. He said I might be fat, but my feet ain't nasty. Man, I'm telling you, she's got some nasty ass feet, boy. Them long damn dogs. Holy shit. Who even are you, CPS? Gosh dang. If you're out here posting Knox County, Tennessee on your docket, you're a fucking idiot. You are a fucking idiot. But here, since you have such a hard time trying to believe what I'm telling you, see, I tried to tell you, tried to give you a heads up and tell you open the motherfucking door. I mean, I guess it is a tent, so you need to open the flap. You know what I'm saying? Just open the flap. Matter of fact, if you don't believe me, since you don't believe me, how about this? Why don't you call your police station and ask them if they have any paperwork for you? Better yet, let's do that. That works too, right, David? I mean, if I'm such a liar, why would you not contact your own police department and say, hey, this lady says she has paperwork for me sitting here. Why don't you do that? Someone said tattletale. I'm fucking done. That bitch done ran to Canada and come back. That long dog. Gosh dang, man. That's a fucking long one. I did pin it. I got it. Didn't I pin it? I tried. I thought I just got it. Damn. Oh, we got memberships coming in. Look at y'all in here showing love to the Buzzy Bee. Look here, Buzzy. Look, Uzi. Buzzy's over here getting it in. Our community gives a fuck. Shelby Blue Eye. Drop 5 on us. 57, in fact. Coming in with 5 more. Go ahead, baby. Candy Rapper dropped another 5 on us. Big Al member for 2 months. That's a thumb. I said that bitch reach out and tickle you on the chin. Fucking tickle your armpit. Shit. That big toe got a name of its own. Shit. Big toe down. God. Team Money member for 9 months. Them toes throwing gang signs and shit. Stop. Look at that. Miss Candy Rapper 420 dropped another 5 of them on us. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead. Jeez, man. That's as bad as this one. Holy smokes. This is Brittany's foot. Stop it. Stop that. My gosh. This is why I say all the things, because I know we're going to get sidebarred and I know we're going to talk all kinds of shit. Bitch, what are you doing?
Girl.
That toe, boy, that fucking toe's got me going.
Man, damn.
Dude, I don't know why you hating. That's the type of bitch you go hiking with. Because if your rope break,
I said that is a fucking some long tentacle toes. Shit. That motherfucking long dogs. God damn. I ain't never seen a toe that fucking long. Yo,
she
no
got
chaos.
fiance feet.
Huh? She got fiance.
Yeah, he was like, that motherfucker is twice the size of mine, and I'm in a 14.
That foot,
Oh, fuck.
when you scroll down and showed the rest of that foot, I'm like, God almighty, how long is that fucking foot? Damn, the toe.
That bitch is a surfboard. Fuck.
Oh, look, somebody coming in late. Missed it. You ain't
Oh,
missing nothing.
look, she said you ain't missing nothing. A long tentacle toe. Michelle member for 23 months. Go ahead, baby. Hold on. Ashley Lemon for 6 months. Better watch that toe. May look good to see. What is it? Better watch that toe. May look good to see, right? Here we go. Mystic Butterfly says, I declare a toe war. Holy fuck. It's longer than a regular finger.
I surrender. How about that?
No toe wars here.
Oh, imagine that thing rubbing up all on the blanket at night. Ew. I could not. That shit is gross to me.
God damn it, it'll be in there writing you a good night note.
Could you imagine stumping that big motherfucker?
Whoa.
God, you know it hurts.
I bet it breaks off. Damn.
It's like a lizard tail. That some bitch will grow back.
That bitch is long as I've never seen a fucking toe that long before.
Hell no.
Like, damn. Oh my god. No, those pictures you guys sent me, I was cracking up. I think somebody made a video of them all, or of some of them, not of them all, but
Oh
Yeah, the Cromwell reels did.
yeah.
the Cromwell rails. Okay, yeah, I need to go there and look at them because there was somebody's like, yeah, Clue did a shirt, or she's gonna put these on a fucking shirt, bitch. I lost it. Like, no, she ain't. No, she ain't. They dropped a link and I was like, yeah, she is. Look at this. I fucking watched and I was like, bitch.
They already on them.
Oh my god. You already put them on there.
It's already on the site, but I'm not selling them because some people might be like, that looks like me.
Oh, right. These right here though, look. When you fucking pulled these up, dude, I fucking cracked up.
Cute.
Butter bear. I said Clue and Cletus did it now. Oh fuck. She's gonna be raging off. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I had to be. Oh my god. Not small Scottish. Oh my god. Why does she look like that fucking that thing on the
Lord of the Rings.
Yes, bitch, you already knew what I was talking about.
That's what he calls her. He calls her Gollum.
Oh my god, that's exactly what the fuck she looks like. God, Fiend and Fanny, I'm fucking done, bitch. This one took me out. I'm like, oh my god, these are fucking on point. Then I seen B Thugs and I'm like, oh.
Two. The card is Fiending Fanny. The shirt says small Scottish. This one is Knackered Nana.
Hold on, a what? A knackered Nana, bitch. Look at them little beer bottles.
You see the gummy bears on the laptop screen?
Oh my god, I just saw that.
It's all in the detail, baby. It's all in the detail. And she's in her fart and rocking chair that she's
One
in
is
fart.
knackered.
Oh my god, this is too fucking much, dude. This is it. Oh my god, says Pretty Boy. Oh my fucking god, this is great. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this card. Y'all fucking crack me up with this shit.
What you
Okay,
can't
so hold
see-
on. Did you learn how they do? Because Petty AF. Oh my god, nylon. He's got a fucking Bible.
and vaporizing children.
Oh my god. Hell no, I shouldn't have smoked a fat fucking blunt before I started this shit because I got the pickles so fucking bad. I cannot help it. Y'all are fucking funny as hell. I wasn't ready. Shit. I watched some of this and I was like, oh fuck, they got these new shirts. These are on shirts. I was like, oh fuck. So I come in, I was like, I seen these new cards. They're cute. And I kind of like skipped through them, and then you had sent me the two. I love those. These are cute. Relationship goals. That's you and Cletus, right? That's you guys.
Yeah, I ordered 2 shirts today
right
for
there.
me.
B. Tim's crocolat. What is that? Crocolat? Oh my god. From that's all I can think of. From oh fuck. Lifestyle of the YouTube famous. Tell me this is Kim and Crafton.
You know it.
That's
Bitch.
apparently what was written on the note that was left for his wife when they took off, that they were going to be YouTube famous. So, you know.
I fucking died when I seen Tammy put that in your chat. I was like, oh my god, you guys have to read that comment. You have to read that comment. I did not know she drove all the way across the United States to pick his ass up. And when she got there, he left his girlfriend a note and said they're going to be YouTube famous. That's fucking funny as hell. If that's really what happened, that's funny as hell because they have not been YouTube well, I guess for all the wrong reasons.
No, that's crazy.
YouTube famous for all the wrong reasons. Because Crafton can't keep his goddamn hands to himself. I'm sure she can't either, but it's my opinion, I guess.
I think Crabtree's good. Monster House.
Y'all are petty. I swear to God.
What?
That one was for B. Tim because he's the one that gave me the idea for that. So
That's why I said y'all are fucking petty as hell. Oh no. It's in the details, all in the details. Shit. Oh my god, I can't believe you guys are putting these on fucking shirts. That shit kills me. I'm ordering one. Straight up. Getting mine.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I
like,
ordered
well,
I ordered
shit.
2 today. For me.
This says here, flutter, and then look at this. What are those hanging out of it? What is that?
Worms.
Yarn? Bitch. I don't want to be too I can't help it. I don't want to be too petty and laugh, but goddamn. Oh shit. I wasn't ready. Damn.
Flutter.
Oh
Look at
fuck.
those fucking worms, bro.
The fuck. Oh my god, you did. Look at them. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I think hell's gonna be so much fun. Just an FYI.
Bitch, no.
It's gonna be
No,
Holly.
because we're sitting here cracking. Bitch, I need the passenger seat. I guess I got to look at the back. Cletus into the passenger seat. Fuck, I'm jumping in. Let's go. We're going straight to hell for this shit. Straight to hell with no pass.
populated. How about that?
Oh, look, this is cute. I like the little thing here in the fucking magnifying glass deal.
There, that's me.
I love it.
I don't know if I'll be giving out the rest of the ones that are in here, but
Oh, bitch. Did you guys
we just
get
had fun
more?
today, okay? That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, we
were
got
having fun.
more.
That's Mike.
I need to go back and check your live and see them all. Who's this
No,
one?
they're
Lord
in
Wi-
here.
Who's
That's
this one?
Michael. That's Michael. He comes into Trisha's chat all day. He's the
Oh,
one.
yeah. Michael, what is it? O'Toole, I think he came
Yeah,
here.
they call
yeah.
her husband or whatever.
Yes, that. Oh my god, that's cool though.
Lord Liverpool. With Trisha, I love the fucking boobies.
Yeah.
Who's next? Uh-oh. King Cock.
I'm done. Is this truth?
Yep.
Is he the rooster? And it's got the fucking the bud and shit. Oh hell, this is Trisha.
Truth telling Trisha.
Truth telling
Yeah.
Trisha. Okay. Truth telling Trisha. You hear that, Beach? You hear that, Pat? I'm done.
Yeah, you didn't make Patty one.
I hadn't gotten to it.
No, we got a lot
Like,
more to make.
look, I discovered ChatGPT. I finally broke down and I'm like, fuck it. Let me get into this and see what this is about. Because Grok was failing me. So I went into ChatGPT and holy fuck.
Oh my god, Clue. You got GPT, Cletus?
Yeah.
Bitch, he paid for it.
Fuck no. We're gonna have pictures for days.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna have fucking cards for days.
I was having too much fun with that shit today.
Oh my god.
For that outfit here, the
Wait,
notification
she said you paid for it right on here, and the notification came up on my phone. He's like, look, Sheeta, you didn't even have to tell her you was on fuck shit. As soon as you bought it, she was like, you on fuck shit. I already knew. You just knew.
came up from my phone and said, you just spent so-and-so. And I'm like, you bought ChatGPT? He was like, fuck right, I did.
Yeah, I'd done like 4 of them and it was like, you're limited. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm having too much fun.
The Hive Queen.
See, that's the one you guys sent me. I love it. I love it. I'm about to use it.
I gotta send this to her.
Look at the stinger. Baby, row. Row. Row, baby, row. Hold on. Row, baby, row. That's cute.
Row, baby,
pink car in the back. I love it.
row. I think that one's cute. It is cute.
I think it's cute too. I love it.
But yeah, I have the feeling he's going to be super busy the next few days doing all these or doing more.
Everybody's getting a fucking card. Cletus said, slow down, slow your roll. Because everybody's getting a card.
I don't know if Rowena's even in here, but. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to give these shirts away. And again, you know, you just, different things come to your mind.
Probably won't do the row baby row or the Hive Queens or the Lord people or Truth Telling Trisha, right? But the other ones, yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. I fucking love. Look, here's Row. Row.
Bitch, I love
fucking
it.
loved him.
I do too. He was like, I'm gonna change it up. And I'm like, I love it. I was like, why are you gonna change it up? Shit, I love it. I'm gonna order me one so people be like, damn, bitch, that's you on that shirt. I said, yep, that's my pink Lambo right there.
That shit was cute, right? I like that little pink car back there too.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Wolf Rider says here, she could have popsicle with that toe. That fucking toe was long, Rubber. You seen that toe?
I'd seen that toe before you even showed that toe.
Imagine going to get a petty with that toe.
They charge you triple, baby. Look, that chair wouldn't go back far enough for that to rest up in that on that little.
You can reach out with that toe and test the water level.
Damn. Ooh, dropping feet in the water and be flopping out the sides, you know. That toe got its own zip code. Damn. I remember the first
Oh
time
my
I saw
God.
that toe, I screamed. I swear to God, I did. I screamed. I ain't never in my life. Look, I've been a nurse, and damn, I don't know how many fucking feet I've seen in my career, but fuck, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Can you imagine her baby footprints? Be as long as your hand. Wouldn't even fit on that paper.
Ew.
Mm.
No.
Mm. Don't get a toe ring, girl. Don't draw attraction to that. Attention. Nope, nope, nope. No toe rings.
And what? Oh, I couldn't stop focusing on the fucking big one long enough. But what?
I
What was
swear to
wrong with
God,
the ones on the side? Why was they
they
curled under like that? They trying to
because
get away from the big one?
the big one sucked all the nutrients out of them little ones and just left them there to wither away, honey. That big one took it all. See, this is where I'd be fucked up in real life, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I do inappropriate shit. Like, I can't stop from laughing sometimes at bad times.
Oh, me
Like, if I
too.
saw that toe in Walmart, like in front of me, I just have
Oh,
to leave. I just have to leave. I'd have to leave, like act like I forgot something, and I've
Got to
done that
leave.
because I knew I was
same.
gonna start laughing. And my husband looks at me and he goes, "What?" I'm like, just come on. I'll tell you in a minute, but I got to go. Don't stop me. Don't. I'm about to laugh. Don't do it. Don't. Don't stop me. I can't help myself. And if you got something weird, yes, my nonverbal, there's no question that you got something weird. Sorry.
Dang, I got to get caught up on these emails. Holy hell, I didn't realize I had so damn many in here.
I'm getting a damn
Wilby, thank you for
cold.
dropping 5 of them on us too. I appreciate that, baby. What is this? What is this? Who's your hippie? New member. Thank you for being here, love. Billy Sunday. I just saw Clue's tagline under her name. What is
What
it?
does it say?
Nothing.
What's it
DJ.
say? Oh, shit.
Hey, bitch, we're on some laughing shit tonight. I can't believe it. We're on some clown shit tonight, huh? Wolf Rider can't type. She could eat a popsicle with that toe. Shit, that big dog, that long sucker.
Look, Remy
What's up,
That
Pearl
Billy?
is
ain't
a
got nothing.
popsicle.
Look,
What do you
Remy
think about that
Pearl.
long toe, Amy?
Hello?
What do you think about that long toe?
Did you see the toe,
Miss Amy,
Amy?
can you hear us?
I don't see the toe.
Oh, God. Come on, Queen. Show her the toe. We ain't going to tell you whose
She
toe
can
it
hear
is. We're
us?
going
Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
she
don't
can
know if
hear
she
us.
can hear us.
Yeah. She
Oh,
said she
Lord.
ain't seen the toe. Let's see the toe.
Crew, can you hear me?
You didn't
I
get to see
can.
the toe, Miss Amy?
Do you use
Yeah.
Streamlabs?
Do
Here,
what
we'll,
now?
You
Do
use
you?
Streamlabs.
No. Yeah, I do.
Do you think you can
I
teach
don't. It's too
me?
much, too complicated.
It's a lot.
It's
Streamlabs
too
will make you
much,
want to
baby. You
just
ain't gonna be able
throw
to handle
stuff.
all that, honey.
I mean, I don't mind trying, but I mean, it's a whole lot to keep up with.
It is,
Okay.
baby. It's too much. You ain't gonna want to tinker with that, honey.
I want you to do your lives and be relaxed and
Yeah, and have
and
fun.
and yeah, and have fun. Not be stressed out over all that mess. That's
There's the
all
toe.
right. Look, Amy. Amy, look at that.
Is that who's that toe?
You know how some people are. Damn, that's a big ass foot.
Yeah, can you
It,
show the whole foot again? Can you like?
Here, you want me to make it smaller so we can see it all at
yeah,
once?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's that big. I think it's just.
I don't know.
No,
That
it
motherfucker
is.
is long. It's that big. God.
Cletus is messed up. Look, Cletus is messed up. Cletus is speechless over the toe.
That's all I can say is God.
Ooh. Hey, look, you know how usually when you break your toe, you just break your toe? Boy, she broke that one. Man, it'd require a whole casting. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
I bet that thing's got more than one knuckle in it.
Shit. That's a. That is.
Look, see, I wasn't bullshitting. It's long, the motherfucker. It looks like a long ass dick.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! Somebody stretch that out. They got to.
No.
You're lying
No,
right
I
now.
swear to God.
No,
Look, and I saw
bitch.
another
Okay, let
picture.
me go grab the other picture.
That's got to be
I
a
saw
ball.
another picture of it too. No, that
her
is
fucking
it.
toe. Look, she got tentacle toes. They reach out and grab the front of the fucking sand.
I mean, that
Look.
is like a primate foot.
Hey, I ain't like kink shaming or nothing, but if you went to go suck on that one, you'd choke.
I
I
mean,
mean, that'll choke you out right there.
dropping something on that foot would be a life-threatening injury. God, I mean, fuck, that is massive.
I know. But I always think, what if I saw that out in public? I swear to God, it's my
Yeah, I
first
think it's
thought.
so long because she's got these tucked in.
Tucked in hell. What?
No, no. Make it big again. Let the nurse look at it. No, she ain't got them tucked in because I can see her toenails.
I
Oh my
can
god.
too. Could you
Yeah,
imagine the big toe being that much longer than the little ones?
Well, I mean, it's really like here comes the top of her toe right here. So it's really not like. I guess this will be like her knuckle here. You know, like her toe knuckle.
Yeah, girl, stop
It just
that.
looks
That
long as a fuck. It looks long as fuck.
no,
but
that
look,
second toe don't even come to the where the bottom of her nail
right,
starts on the big one. Something's wrong
right.
with that foot, honey.
Right. It's
Does she got
Mm,
5 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
yeah,
Why they so dirty too?
well, it is CPS
Look, there's
though.
dirt on there. That's nasty.
it
What the
was
fuck is you doing, lady?
Yep,
pouring shitty candle wax. That's what she's doing. Calling CPS on folks.
yep.
That's
I wonder if she died with that big toe. Did you use that burner phone and dial that phone with that big toe? Yeah,
Mm.
the first time I ever saw that, I swear to God, I screamed. I swear to y'all, I did. I just telling you, I don't do feet though. I'm not. I don't like feet. I mean, they gotta be pretty feet, you know.
I don't like those feet.
You gotta have pretty feet. I mean, even like my husband's got good feet. He really does. He got cute feet. But yeah, that. Name that toe. Can I pet that toe? Oh shit. Mm-mm. And why would you paint it green? God almighty. OnlyFans for feet. Hey, there you go. CPS. There hey, I bet you could make some money off a big toe lover right there. He would pay you. There you go. Problem
Yeah.
solved.
No. Uh-uh.
What size shoe do you wear? A 7, except for with my big toe not tucked. A 10. Oh, can we measure that toe?
I wouldn't go near that thing.
That's why I'm telling you, my worst nightmare would be seeing that out in public. I would just start laughing. Y'all have no idea.
You couldn't
Sad.
swim in the ocean with that bitch. Boy, if that thing scraped your leg, honey, I'd kill somebody.
Could fight off sharks with that thing just.
I was gonna say she'd be out there catching fish. What you mean?
Hell yeah.
You could strangle a shark with that thing.
Hey, you know how hillbillies, when you're kids, hillbillies, you see pictures of hillbillies with their fishing line around their toe and sleep underneath a tree. Yeah, she could do a whole shrimp boat off that toe. Damn.
Not a fucking shrimp boat. I gotta roll.
Catch a whale with that
It's
sucker.
too much.
It don't matter how tall she is. Hell, I'm tall as shit. I'm like, well, I used to be 5'10", now I'm like 5'9". But yeah, 8.5, 9. That's my shoe size. No, it ain't got nothing to do with no. It's a big ass toe. She gonna cry.
Yeah,
And
blank.
I ain't gonna watch. And I don't give a fuck.
Oh, blank. I got two bears for you. 2 blank screen bears for you. The girls made them for you, and I haven't had a chance to send them over. I don't know if they sent them over to you yet or not, but I got 2 pictures to show you. I guess I could pull them up on here, and then you could screenshot them.
And you know what? I don't feel bad about talking about her toe after what she said about Wispy. No, I don't feel bad a bit.
Right.
Nope.
Fuck
Not
that
one
bitch.
bit.
She had 3 people in her, for 13 people in her chat, and like 3 people talking.
Yep. And don't give a fuck what she says about me or what I'm saying on this panel right now. Sure don't. And don't care to see it. Don't send it to me. I don't care. I don't value that person. I don't do CPS.
I got you, Ro. I got you.
You better not send it to me.
We do not care.
Yeah. Yeah, after what she said about Wispy and Tiffany Marie's son, no. You a special kind of nasty.
Gotta make it small.
Have you seen our Wheezy Rat?
Yes, I love Wheezy Rat. Can we play it?
Yeah, I didn't know if I'd showed it to
I think
you
we got a wheezing rat. Wheezing rat, wheezing rat. I think we got a wheezing rat. So make it rain, fat.
Did you hear
Make
they were
it
talking
rain,
shit
fat.
about Kathy P? Did you hear they were talking shit about Kathy P?
Who?
Said that she faked her heart attack.
Who
What a
said
dumb
that?
bitch.
BJ.
Oh,
She said, yeah, she said she faked her heart attack, and then they were talking shit to her and about her GoFundMe being set up, and
I cannot wait. Bitch, I cannot wait till you need that GoFundMe. I swear to God, I can't wait. I'm going to say the wildest shit and don't give a damn. Because y'all don't. Why should I?
oh, they'll
Why
make up
should
all
I
kinds of
care?
shit. Did you hear the latest shit, Clue? I know you probably already heard it. I think you were live last night. I messaged or was in the chat. And I messaged Jay back. I said, "Did you hear what this bitch really tried to say? She tried to act like Jay and Granny are the ones that were looking your kid up. No, bitch, you already shown the fucking messages. They're there. You already showed everything. She acts like she showed the fucking messages, like the messages weren't shown of them looking your stuff up, your family. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, bitch? What's up? What you doing? It's not
That
you.
bitch wants to talk shit to somebody. She can talk shit to me.
Oh.
I'm the
I was
one
like,
that
what the
set
fuck
that
is she
up for
froze?
Kathy.
Yeah, she's a fucking bitch
Oh,
for
I'm
that. I was like,
fucking-
what the fuck? I didn't know she even said anything like that. I was astounded when Kathy came up and said that shit. How's she feeling?
She's in
Is
chat.
she rested?
She's rested most of the day. She's in chat. But this
Oh,
just
good deal. I'm glad
this
I'm
makes
glad
me
she's been rested.
absolutely sick to my stomach that if they want to have a go at somebody, they can have a go at me and they can say whatever the fuck they want to say about me, but they need to leave Kathy alone.
Well, yeah, picking on somebody like that, or you know what I mean, talking shit to somebody who's down and out like that, that's fucking ridiculous.
Well, it's the lowest of the low, you know.
Well, look how mad Nana got when one comment was made about her goddamn husband. Shit.
I bet Kathy P's husband isn't sitting out on his patio doing weirdo YouTube bullshit while he looks at her through a window. Not sorry. Dogs do that.
That's true.
So, shut the fuck up about her.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Every summer, somebody buys her kids snacks and everything that they need for all summer long.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you about a wish list. Did she have a fucking wish list?
Brittany?
Yeah.
No, she never did. She never did wish lists because somebody always, according to her, somebody always messed with them.
Well, I know she didn't do one for Christmas. She was just like, yeah, I'm not going to do wish lists.
Okay, and you know what? Listen here, Long Toe.
Just send me the cash.
Why the fuck? Hold on a second. I got to address this, Long Toe. Why the fuck would I put anything in my child's name? You cannot fucking put paperwork for the courts in your kid's fucking name. You can put your kids' names on the paperwork and file it with your name. You cannot just walk in and be like, I want to put this for my daughter. No, I would have to attach their names to my fucking court papers. Their names are not on my fucking court papers.
Yeah.
If Sinner would open the goddamn door, aka David Shitty Pants, he would know that. Matter of fact, like I said, do us the motherfucking favor. Call the police and ask them for the shit if you don't believe me. Quit playing fucking stupid. I mean, only the dumb motherfucking bitches over there that want a dick ride are fucking believing your dumb shit. Most people are smart enough to know better. I wouldn't have spent 2 hours in the fucking courthouse today if I wasn't on your ass. You hear me?
Long Toe over there talking about it. The one that watched watched the first Karen Reed trial and
here, I'll read one of her comments. So Long Toe says, Are you effing serious? You can look up someone's last name and get all of them. Nobody knows her offspring's name unless it's E.T. and quite a violent one. That's all there was on the docket. Actually, no, it wasn't on the docket, but okay. It says, then Kathy says, Kathy0518 says, I don't know any names. SGTM6HS says, sorry if I'm asking a dumb question. Are you asking for QB's daughter's name? And CPS caller says, because we were thinking that maybe she did something in her daughter's name, since she's always screaming how he goes after her, which I showed proof today, twice, again, how Predator fucking Stapleton passed the shit off to Predator Matzik, and then he continued to keep going. Go watch the fucking replay on the live. I put it all out there again for the 5th fucking time. Matter of fact, actually, as I was going through my fucking emails, Yvette, did you forget you emailed me under your first and last name? Because I sure as fuck did until today when I found your fucking email, trying to send me a video of grannies watching as if I was going to play it and you was going to start some shit, right? And you know what, CPS? You don't need to know my kids' fucking names, you bitch. What you want them for? So you can make a call, you stupid fuck? Bing bong. Stupid bitch. I don't know why the fuck you would think I would ever give you that goddamn information. No, because I showed this picture today. Let's see here.
You know, when
he kept trying to, gaslight the fuck out of his audience or whatever, his little fucking 13 people he had over there. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. Here, how about since you keep lying, why don't you call and ask the police station for your paperwork? Better yet, ask them if you can come pick it up. Matter of fact, since you want to keep throwing, ignorant ass shit out there, why don't you call them and tell them you're home? Let them come on out. Since you don't believe me, why don't you call and ask them, is there paperwork for me? Because somebody said there's paperwork for me. So, why don't you call up to the police station and ask them for it? Matter of fact, I can tell you better than I can show you. Let's see here. You need to go down to, I believe it's the civil. Let's see here.
Do it on one of your lives there, brother.
Let's see here.
Field trip.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, while she's looking for that CPS caller, she's the one that during the Karen Reed first trial.
So it says David C. Matzik, 6597 Trigo Road, Apartment 4, Goleta, California, 93117, Santa Barbara. You want to tell me again that's not your address? Because I'll pop that bitch right on the fucking screen right now. Yeah, that's your paperwork. And then we got this one right here. It says, have you ever been in one of those strange situations when someone is blatantly lying? You know they're lying. They know they're lying. And yet they continue to lie? Why, David? Answer the fucking door. It's rather simple. Do I need to pull your fucking house up on this bitch right now to show you I know where you're living? Not even a house, your apartment?
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Because I'm done with your bitch ass. You ain't going to keep going after my motherfucking kids, bitch. I promise you that. And if the court don't take care of it, I'm going to. So there's that. And that's a promise, baby. I don't make threats.
And she's talking about getting you served, so don't sit there and squeal like a little stuck pig. She threatened me. Don't do that.
Fire the hole, smoke them if you got it, baby. Go, like I said, go ask the sheriffs for that paperwork. If you don't believe that they say that you don't believe that paperwork's there, go ask them. Quit sending your little minions to go do your bitch work, because they don't know what they're looking for and they ain't gonna find the shit. That's what you're banking on, right? You're banking on they ain't finding shit. So, oh my God, she didn't file anything. Well, if I'm such a liar, why don't you call the police station, or better yet, open the door? You didn't sit on no porch for 4 fucking hours. What's your tent? You keep faking like you're on vacation, but you're really not. You're, walking a couple blocks down to the beach. That's what you're doing in your little efficiency apartment, making people think you got fucking money that you don't have, traveling that you're not doing. No, I'm sick of this bitch lying his motherfucking ass off. This bitch lies fucking, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Lies all day, every day. All fucking day, every day. He was talking shit about Kathy P being up here, calling her a piece of shit and all kinds of shit. He's a piece of fucking shit with a little dick.
I don't think he's got a dick.
Fuck, it might take some tweezers to find that motherfucker.
Takes tweezers, pepper, and a magnifying glass. You got to make that sucker sneeze first.
And you don't know anybody who receives Kathy P. Shit. Poke him in the belly button.
I almost said something ugly.
Right.
Fuck, I almost said something ugly.
Stitching says here, you can post it in the local newspaper as well. You know what? I think I might just go do that then. I think the town of Goleta should know that you're being looked for. How about that? Since you want to call my bluff so bad, call him. Call my bluff. I wish the fuck you would. You got till June 17th, bitch.
Kathy P, don't listen to any of them. Fuck them. Be thankful they don't like you.
Okay, Chroma Chronicles has got a new channel intro. We're going to keep it moving. We're gonna just keep it on moving because fuck that little dick bitch. Here we go. Chroma Chronicles got a new intro. It says new channel intro. Let me know what you think. All right, y'all. Let's check it out.
Name is Chroma Chronicles. She's lighting up the scene with a camera and conviction sharper than the keen. She dodges all the chaos, cuts straight to the core. Fighting lies and drama, she's the truth we adore. They try to hide with whisper shadows in their soul, but Chroma's got the sunlight burning in control. With every word she drops, she's breaking chains so tight. Her justice is electric, like a spark in the night. Chroma Chronicles, here she flies, exposing grifters, painting skies. Truth's her weapon, drama's demise. She'll rise again, she always tries. Her laughter is a battle cry, it echoes out so wild, calling out their game. She's no drama's child. Her words are unapologetic, filling us with fire. A warrior for integrity we all admire. And though the lies unravel when she sweeps the floor, justice in her fingertips, they can't take anymore. Drama kings and queens, they tumble one by one. Chroma's fight is endless, but she's only just begun. Chroma Chronicles, here she flies.
I like it. I think it's really cute, Chroma Chronicles. I like it. It's a little bit long for a clip channel intro, you know what I mean? But I really like it. I think it's cute.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Good hair.
You clippers go so fast. You know what I mean? You guys put your clips together, and people really like those clips because they're short. They don't have to go watch the whole, you know what I mean? Like the whole live and stuff. It is long, but it's really cute. I like it.
I do too. It's very cute. Good
okay,
thing,
B
good
Tim
hair.
sent me this other thing too, you guys. I want you to check this out real quick before we get on to this, snoozy bullshit. Check this out. B Tim sent this to me. He goes, have you heard of this? Did you hear about this? I said, what? He goes, this guy cut his ankle monitor off and he took the fuck off. I said, what? He said, yeah. Yeah, you don't know him? I said, no, I've never heard of him before. Let's see. Amigo Chino. Y'all ever heard of him?
No, I ain't heard of this.
Says dude escape. Huh?
No, I haven't heard that one.
So he's got like let's see. He's got basically 20,000 subscribers, and he got famous on TikTok because he cut his fucking ankle monitor off. So he did it on a fucking live. Let's see here.
Please tell me they've caught this fool.
That's as dumb as the California rapper that went and stood next to the geyser in Yellowstone.
Oh Lord, there needs to be a
So he
test
got,
before you
first of
get
all, he went
internet
viral
talk.
when he crashed into the McDonald's into the McDonald's, right? So he goes viral because he crashed into the McDonald's and his car was like side fucking ways at McDonald's, right? Here he goes. Ready?
Fuck McDonald's. I'm finna crash into it on my mama.
Dramatic crash at a McDonald's in Springfield. Miraculously, the driver was able to get out of the car without help and is recovering from their injuries.
TikToker Amigo Chino placed on house arrest for crashing into a...
So he gets housed. So he crashes his fucking car into the gosh dang McDonald's. McDonald's, right? Huh?
I thought it was his mama's car.
Right. Well, whoever's car, I don't know, a car into the fucking McDonald's. He goes into the hospital. He gets out. He gets put on house arrest. Ready? Here we go.
They put me on house arrest, but if this video blow up, I'll cut it for real.
Cuts and runs. He cuts that bitch and runs, y'all.
You know where he needs to go?
Hong's too much of a bitch to do anything like this. This would be his cousin, Big Jack Daddy.
You know where he needs to
One
go?
that's not a pussy bitch like Hong.
You know that mega prison we looked at where they had to all be shoulder to head? Remember that mega prison where they all had white shorts on?
In Venezuela. The nuts to butts place.
Yep.
Huh? Yeah, that's
Nuts
where he
to
needs
butt.
to go. Learn him a little lesson.
Look, oh, you ain't seen shit. Yeah, he goes and has a fucking ball. And he tells the cops where he's at.
Stupid.
Watch this shit, y'all. I swear to God. Listen, if I thought Hong had any kind of balls, I might be like, yeah, that's Hong. No, Hong ain't got no balls. That bitch ain't got no balls at all. This would be his cousin, the one that does have balls.
This one ain't got brains.
Hey, yo, if you don't know who I am, I'm the dude who cut my ankle monitor on TikTok live. This is my makeshift camp until I get to the next.
He goes through and tells him where he's at and what his name is and all kinds of shit, right? Dong's little brother, Hong Ji. Watch.
Location, you feel me? But I'm heading towards New York, so let me pull up.
Hey, yo, the feds ain't never gonna catch me. I see y'all.
It's like a catch me if you can, bro. He posted everything he fucking did with his fucking location.
New York.
We finna turn up when I get over there on my mom.
Hey, yo, if you don't know who I am, I'm the dude who cut my ankle monitor on live. Hey, yo, I came to New York for one reason.
Fucking idiot.
He just really needs his ass beat. Like, seriously. Like,
one reason only.
He's a fucking idiot. Oh, he gonna pay for this. You already know he gonna pay for this.
I came here to get sturdy. What's up? Let me pull up. On my mama, I'm finna go ride that.
Right now, on the come up, lately been talking my shit because I know I come from the gutter since I was your brother. Then I go pop out and all of this linen like I was a baller. How can you hate me? I'm coming.
That shit, I'm finna live my best life because when I go to prison, I ain't going down for a while.
From under, nowhere to sleep. What the fuck is a cover?
Hey, yo, Amigo Chino here. And on my mama, I'm tired of running. I'm finna fly now.
So after he does all this bullshit, right? He's like, I give up. I miss home. I miss my mom. I miss being at home.
I'm the guy who crashed into me.
Hold on.
Dove up in that water, huh? I ain't had no school, but.
Hey, yo, Amigo Chino here. And if you don't know who I am, I'm the guy who crashed into McDonald's and got really famous. Since I've been on a run, I was kind of just like living my life, doing all the bucket list shit I ever wanted to do. But I'm kind of getting tired, and I miss home. I miss my mom. I miss my friends. I miss everybody.
Beat your ass.
It's the fucking anxiety and all this other shit that's waving around my fucking shoulder. I think I'm just gonna call it a day and just quit and fucking turn myself in.
I'm in fucking Las Vegas. Meeting up with my boy Ant right now. He about to pick me up. Bro.
He said, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna turn myself. Bitch, I'm in Vegas. I can't believe he fucking did this. This is on the, I guess, a fucking TikTok.
I hope at the end is this it shows him getting rearrested.
No, it at the end of it, he like talks or does this thing. Hold
on. Can y'all invite me to a house party or something? You know, I'm trying to see some snow bunnies.
Throw this money like a free throw. You just keep on dancing like a freak hoe. Arch your back, put your hands on your knees, ho. Bounce that ass to my motherfucking
Amigo Chino wanted for going on the run and evading law enforcement. Whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, yo, my mama.
And oh, you know he's gonna get his ass caught.
If I head to Mexico, I don't gotta face the consequences.
Yeah. So hold
I
on.
just cannot. I'm sorry. He could have killed somebody at that McDonald's. He could have hurt
Oh, he could have done all
bad.
kinds of shit. Killed himself. He's a fucking idiot. But this just shows you what they do on fucking TikToks. Like this is. And here's the cops chasing him right here. This would be the cops chasing his ass down right here. Like this B-Tip sent me. He's like, "Have you seen this shit?" I was like, "No, I haven't. I didn't even know anything about it."
Going on the run and evading law enforcement.
I hope they tackle his ass and turn the body cams off. I must have had some bad dreams last night. I woke up like violent.
Fuck me.
And then take his ass to the
Where's his
hospital.
little,
Some
I
nurse has
wouldn't
got
do
to
this
sit
again,
there
fucking
and take care of that goofy. While there's other people that are really sick. No, I ain't got no grace.
All right, here's his. I didn't ask you to have any. I think it's fucking hilarious, and I hope his ass fucking goes to goddamn jail for his stupid shit. But here we go.
And if you aren't familiar of who I am, I'm that McDonald's worker who crashed.
This is the dumbass shit people do for fucking clout on these goddamn apps.
Now, and cut my ankle monitor on TikTok Live. But you know, I just wanted to make a little video and tell y'all who I am and what I'm about. So a lot of people were asking, do I regret it? Fuck no. And was that shit real? Yeah. How the fuck can you fake that shit? I just want to say, if you know you're a little kid or like someone who is thinking about doing this shit, don't do it. It's not worth it. Like, this isn't a game. It's not fun or whatever, you know, like, but I don't know why I did it, you know, but up until the day I get caught or whatever happens, I just want to live my life to the fullest, you know, like I'm doing all this bucket list shit that I always dreamed of, like fucking driving a motorcycle, freaking skydiving, freaking jumping off a cliff, you know, and I appreciate all my fans all across the U.S. who have been, you know, driving me around and showing me their lifestyle and their culture and all that other stuff. Truly, like, I just enjoy making y'all smile and like freaking learning other people's culture and adventuring. I always had that in my heart. Like, I always had wanderlust. Like, I want to see beautiful places and people and women that I'll never see again, you know. Sorry, Michelle, couldn't stay with you. You know, I'm on the road, you feel me? You know, I'm not here to hurt anybody or, you know, cause it.
No, but he did. He caused a lot of stress, not only to his family, but these other young ass kids that think that shit's okay and they thought it was funny and they thought it was cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He talks about, I want to learn different cultures like you're in Europe. What the fuck?
Right, he could have done. I mean, he could have done that without going on the fucking run. But see, they do the shit for clout, just like he crashed that car. That's how he got famous, anyways, in the first place. Then once he got his ankle monitor on, he went and cut it off on fucking TikTok Live.
Lifestyles of the TikTok famous.
Yeah, like he was trying to get himself famous. I guess I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do, but you see a lot of these younger kids that watch this shit and then they turn around and do it too.
He said he wanted to see all the girls. He said he wanted to see all the girls, baby. What's in your future is big and hairy.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see no girls, but hey, you might see some.
Some of them call themselves girls, but
right, I
they
was gonna
big
say
and
you might
hairy.
see a couple, but they ain't gonna be the girls that you really looking for.
And them little soft hands you got, I looked at them little hands. You got them little hands, honey. You
Those
gonna be
blue
the belle of the
gumballs,
sale,
boy.
honey.
I put one in back chat for you. It's a rapper out of Sacramento. San
What is it?
Bernardino.
What did he got in trouble too?
Yep, he went and stood on the edge of Barrel Geyser. He said he was at Mammoth Hot Springs, but he's about 37 miles south of Mammoth. And
Is
he's
this where you live? This is like on the
Yeah.
local news? Oh my god.
Well, this is actually his page but it hit our local news, yeah.
What dumbasses.
Yeah, see, this kind of shit right here, they'll ruin it for everybody.
But it's blue. That's how hot it is. It's over 1,000 degrees. Now you.
What's he gonna do?
He just stands there and talks by it, but what he's standing on is extremely fragile travertine, and he could fall through, and that spring is not over 1,000 degrees. It's 197. But wait until you see the fumaroles that are over here when they pan to the left. That has hydrosulfuric acid that comes out of them in the steam.
I said once before. Mammoth Hot Springs. Let me know in the comments where you want to go next. Homeboy gonna take you there. You guys keep some deal, you get the full.
What an idiot.
That's that what he's standing on is extremely thin crust, and at any point in time it could break through and he could fall in, and it would just like he would be evaporated like that. It's very acidic and caustic.
So I guess it would have been fucked up if I'd have been in his life and said, do a jumping jack. Idiot.
Well, I mean, Darwin Award winner.
Dumb shit, just pure dumb shit.
Well, and even worse, I mean, he's across from the boardwalk from where you're supposed to be at that, and he filmed himself. So the National Park Service, Yellowstone, it's a federal crime now because it's a national park. So there's going to be problems for him in the future.
Did y'all watch Granny going the fuck off on Seth? Did you guys catch that?
I didn't.
She ripped him a new ass, boy.
Yeah.
You seen it, Clue? Was you up there when she did it?
I don't remember if I was on the panel at that time or not. I think maybe.
Who got her?
Or I came up right after. She was hot.
Oh, fuck right she was, boy. She ripped him a new ass. Boy, told him all about himself. All right, here we go. Let's listen to it.
What got her hot? What'd he do? What'd he do?
I guess that he made a comment about where it was. About what about my kid? And she fucking lost it. She's like, what about him? And what about him? Look what you did to him. Like, here, let's listen.
There's other kids that need attention, right, Sassy? And I don't know, maybe their parents will appreciate it more. Maybe, the other children that are missing's parents won't hire a group of people to menace and torment. I don't know. What do you all think? I said this would happen. Act in haste, Seth. Act in leisure. No sympathy for this man. His actions are the cause. Snazzy Trinkets. Ironic that Seth is claiming no one was speaking on Sebastian when Seth is the one that created all these damn distractions. When Seth is the one that sent around all these cease and desist. When Seth is the one that threw people into frivolous litigation. When Seth is the one that hired a group of people who are literally doxing. They're not spending time finding Sebastian. They're spending time finding information to blackmail people with. They're finding time to torment people and make ridiculous memes. Chris and Katie like that you, Jay, and Clue were covering the case, but not Seth and team. Well, because they didn't like that we weren't going with their narrative, right? If I would have came out here and I would have bashed the shit out of the Proudfoots, you think I would have ever been thrown in litigation? Of course not. But I don't know what part Seth doesn't realize, that publicity is publicity. And rather you like the way that we spoke about it or not, we were bringing awareness. I used to end every single video with a video of Sebastian with his disappearance details, his information describing him. And that wasn't good enough for Seth. Why? Because I didn't show you all an absolutely despicable comment that will tell you, if we haven't already seen who and what Seth Rogers is, wait until you see this comment from him. You just wait until you see this comment from this pig. You will all see just who and what this guy is. Seth sent the CMDs for everyone to stop, and now he's complaining nobody's talking about Sebastian. What did I say a few weeks back, maybe a month back? I said to Seth, the day will come when another trending topic comes up, and you will be dropped like yesterday's news. You will become nothing more than another active chatter in a chat box.
Yep, and I said the same shit. There will come a day where, just like Summer Wells, Quentin Simon, Michael Vaughn. I mean, all these kids that they use as a fucking cash cow, non-fucking stop. They all become faint and they don't give a fuck because guess what? New kids come along and new cases come along. And then guess what else? Your son no longer gets mentioned or brought up. People don't really talk about him anymore, which why would they? They don't want to end up in a fucking frivolous goddamn injunction. They don't want to have to pay thousands of dollars because, you know, the father of a missing child doesn't like to be talked about or have the truth told about him.
And I don't like listening to replays of the vile stuff he said about his son, to be honest.
If it wasn't for me, Clue, fucking Granny, and Jay, and a couple other channels, nobody would have been fucking had Katie and Chris's back. He didn't like that.
Recognize you being there. You will not be fawned over. You will not be celebritized. You will be a nobody. Matter of fact, I'll go as far as to say the day will come where they cringe when they see you in the chat because they don't really give a shit about you and they never did. They wanted whatever it was
Amen
you
to that.
had to give them to bring extra views to their channel, which brought extra revenue with it. That's all you were. They weren't your friends. They didn't like you. They spoke poorly about you until you said, hey guys, you have a long-lasting enemy? I'll help you seek them out, be in litigation. And how'd that play out? Made more of an embarrassment of yourselves. But now no national news is covering it. Matter of fact, you know what they're covering, Seth Rogers? Your failure of a RICO. That's what the news is covering. Do you know that I had news agencies reaching out to have a one-on-one with me? And I still had enough respect for Sebastian to bring up his name during an interview to let them all know how despicable it was of you to allow these people to ride themselves in to a Pennsylvania courthouse on the back of your missing child. Who's ready to see Seth Rogers' despicable If you want to see the despicable comments of this slob, yeah, I call you a slob. Freedom of speech, baby. Check this out. You ever see a comment like this from a decent man? She accused me of doxing her kids. I don't know her, let alone her kids. She, it, them, him, don't matter to me at all. Because he thinks he's being slick there, right? Like, you're so funny, you misogynistic pig. You're so funny, you bigot. I'm so glad I got rid of you. Bye-bye. You're so funny. Yeah, I'm disgusting, Penny. You tell me why the father of missing child is in a chat box calling somebody else's kid an it. Is that how you spoke to your son? Is that how you felt about your son? It was it not good enough for you? It. He's trying to do a little, because we know how Seth Rogers is. We heard the bigot talk. Oh, that's no other than Snoozy Poons, who's so fucking obsessed with me. Taking a comment that Queen said and trying to validate herself with it. Can somebody tell me the last time I did a stream on her? Anybody? Can anybody tell me the last time you saw me over in a stream that was speaking on her? Anybody? No, you haven't. But I sure will be. So he's trying to play on the whole, in today's society, whatever, So you say they, them. But no, he has to put in it. He's calling somebody else's kid an it. It. Oh, she loves are you kidding me? The drama pays her, girl. She ain't making money covering Sebastian. She's making money being a victim of everybody. I'm such a victim of everybody. But I'll poke. You know why? You know how many channels go at me a day that I don't respond to? But you know why I don't? Because I don't want to deal with it. Because if I respond, I should expect a response. But some people don't like that little pity. That does give them the pity victimhood they want. When they do talk about his case, it's not about him. They don't even show his flyer or give the number to call. Yeah, you know why, though? You know why, Snazzy Nas? Because his father has made it such a circus act. That's why. Because instead of speaking about Sebastian, people are speaking about the failed RICO attempts. Instead of speaking, you know what? Why doesn't Seth Rogers? Here we go. Let me show you the other comment. Why doesn't Seth Rogers himself speak about his child? Anybody ever ask that? You got a whole ass channel, right? He has a whole ass channel. Why isn't Seth Rogers going live speaking about his own child? Why isn't Seth Rogers posting Sebastian's photos every day? Well, you don't got anybody? No up-to-date photos to post? Why don't you post his photos every day and keep his name out there? Who's more responsible for keeping his child's name out in the public light? I'm not obligated, right, Mike? Why doesn't his parents do that? Now, the Proudfoes don't have a YouTube channel, but his father sure does. Yeah, that's really Seth. What about my child that is missing? What about my child that is missing? What about him, Seth? When's the last time you made his disappearance about him? And all you do is cover for the family of serial killers. Who's the family of serial killers? Who'd they kill? That seems defamatory. Put a 1 in the chat. Seth Rogers just defamed somebody and deserves to, I don't know, be thrown into months of litigation. Seth doesn't speak about Sebastian. Seth barely saw Sebastian. He want to know what to speak. The man's so weird. Go ahead and add this for your appeal because you can't submit new evidence anyway. But the man's so fucking weird. When he's asked what he missed the most about his son, he said him taking a shower and steaming up the bathroom. Are you kidding me? Taking a shower and steaming up the bathroom? Right, the show that Seth made it. Absolutely agree. To me, my kids, I owe nothing. I owe absolutely nothing. Nope. That's why if I want to sit over here and quote unquote milk the Rico, fucking right, I will. Yes, I will. The impact that it's had on my real life, the impact that it's had on my children. Oh yeah, I'll milk it all day, baby. For people that keep saying, but it's supposed to be about Sebastian. Yeah, to them. I was never obligated. They didn't appreciate the coverage. They didn't appreciate the awareness. Why give it? His father owes it to him. His mother and stepfather owe it to him. The higher PIs owe it to him. But I don't know shit. Keep telling me. What about Sebastian? What about him? I did what I could do, and what did that land me? In litigation because you didn't like the way I said things? Because I didn't say, oh, Seth Rogers, good. Proudfoe's bad. Who's a family of serial killers? I don't know. All you do is cover for that family of serial killers. I don't know. Who could it be? Whose kid could he be calling it? Whose kid is he calling it? That's how you feel about children, Seth? So when you go live and you play this little sappy video of the missing children of the world, which I know where you got that from. Ironically, Chris Proudfoe told me to do the same thing. It is a publicity stunt. Oh, I care about all the kids of the world. No, you don't, because you call them it. Hell, some would argue you didn't even care about your own. Oh, you got me hot when you had the nerve when Brittany's over there saying, Sam's upset nobody's covering Sebastian. Well, why aren't you, Green Team member? Why aren't you? Plaintiff number 5, why aren't you? Because it doesn't make you money. What makes you money is being a victim. What makes you money is drama. What makes you money is the tit for tat that you're all going back and forth in. And you still blame me. Can you all believe that? I'm to blame. I'm to blame for her putting her foot in the mouth, talking disgustingly about other people's personal lives, and then responding. I'm to blame in that bit. The Green Team's crumbling. Of course they are. Who's going to pay the fees that they owe? Now they just doubled them and they guarantee punitives. Who's going to pay it? Let's go take a look. Well, what do they have going on over in litigation? Transmit all record to appellate court. Okay. So let's check this out. The judge said her opinion. Let's see what her opinion says. The judge says, oh, let me remove Steph's disgusting comment. You're disgusting for that. Calling somebody else's kid in it. You're vile as hell. Judge's opinion is, go ahead and look at the orders issued on April 17th, docket number 53 and 54. Those orders contain the reasons for the decision being appealed and shall constitute the opinions upon which I rely in support of my orders. The judge is like, go ahead, I'll, just go ahead and make sure the courts know exactly why I denied your ridiculous filing. Exactly why. Let's see what else we got. Hold on one second. I got a question for my attorney. Hold on. Okay. Well, you just got stomped out. Tony has fucking nerves in you, C&D. I know, doesn't he? So I'm over here and I'm looking at the doc and I'm like, oh, what's going on? Did they go ahead and they, put it in for appellate court yet? Like, where are we at with it? Hey, Leopard. Green Team needs to learn some acceptance. Y'all lost. Not a little loss, but a huge loss. Absolutely nothing you said, Enrico, can be confirmed. They didn't give one predicate act. Not one actual recognized predicate act under PA RICO did they even acknowledge. So ridiculous. Ridiculous. When I see, right, that's my whole thing, Grit. Well, why are you over there talking about, nobody's talking about my son? Well, why aren't you? Why aren't you? Seth Rogers talking about his own son? Can anybody answer that?
I thought I heard one of y'all saying something. Did you want me to keep it playing?
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything.
I think it was the video.
I must. Oh, it must have been. Okay. All right.
Why isn't the paid Green Team members, why aren't they talking about it? Why is his private intelligence group that works for the elite, why are they busy making memes and getting protective orders served on them left and right? Excuse me. Instead of looking or talking about Sebastian. What do you all think? Do you think it's more useful? You think it's more useful, the memes that they're making? You know, they're over there thinking they're all cute and their little meme war, the little stupid shit talking posts. Do you think that's all more, you know, what is that doing for Sebastian? $500,000 retainer fee. What is that doing for Sebastian? The longer he is missing, the more bank they make. It's never been about his son. Yeah, I don't think they're making much money anymore. Your awareness video was the best yet. No gratitude. Thank you, ND Bushes. I really appreciate that. I will say the Proudfoot showed gratitude. But it really, the question goes to ask, why isn't Seth doing more with his channel? Why does he only go live, I don't know, once a month to collect the ad revenue? Apple Bottom, did he really think his so-called team would continue to cover Sebastian when the Idaho 4 has so much info coming out? Idaho's the moneymaker now. Well, that and, you know, we got Lily and Jack that are missing. I said that. I said the day will come when your son will be replaced. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Hashtag Team Sebastian is now hashtag Team anything other. It's what they've done with every child beforehand. And now Seth Rogers is nothing more but a creepy old man supporting a nodding out drama stream when he could be making videos about his son. He could be uploading a photo every day of his child, even if it was the same photo. He has a community post. He could be bringing awareness to his son. But what is he doing instead? Sitting in a chat box where middle-aged women are fucking crying. What about my child? She accused me of doxing her kids. I don't know her, let alone her kids. She, it, them, him. It's cute, huh? It's cute. But that's exactly what that channel would support. Trying to throw a little jab. Trying to be a smart ass, right? Oh, let me make sure I'm politically correct. That's what he's doing. We all know the way that the Slav speaks. We know what he was doing with that comment. You know when it turned into a shit show? Tark. First off, I like your name. Tark the Shark. I'll tell you when it turned into a real shit show. When all the way back in the very beginning, Sebastian goes missing in February. By April, Seth Rogers is sending out cease and desist to actual searchers in Tennessee, to boots on the ground searchers. So to me, that would be when it turns to a shit show. Why would you do that? Right, but he wants his son to matter to everybody else, right? Right. Someone else's kid doesn't matter. I don't know it. I don't know it. It. Call somebody else's kid an it? But y'all have the audacity to throw people into litigation because we call you fucking fat? We call you wasteful? We call you lazy? And you grown are over there crying about a few little words on the internet? Meanwhile, your hired, alleged private intelligence group says far worse. Fucking cry bullies over there on X feeling so tough. But one mean word y'all don't like and you're throwing people into litigation. You're going to sit here and call somebody else's child an it, say you don't care about them, but then have the nerve to also cry, what about my missing child? Bring him home. Bring him home. He led him right into a drama hole, didn't he? That's all Tony Mathis said. Hey, Tony Mathis, in your cease and desist, you said you didn't hire TikTokers to dox people? You denying it? Or you denying it? Oh, yeah, most of them are at the highest tier, greedy bastard. Have any of you ever heard, and I'm being honest, of a parent of a missing child having a YouTube channel and being involved in drama? Anybody? Then you go to top it off. Not only does he have himself a YouTube channel during the most crucial time of his child's disappearance, but he doesn't even utilize it. He doesn't have, and thank you, Petty, for the super chat. You're so right. I apologize. I was on a roll. I ignored that. I'm sorry. You're so right. The money dried up. Has Seth Rogers utilized his community wall, his community post yet to post a picture about Sebastian? You know who did? Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee. Every single day, Trevor Lee posted a photo of Sebastian Rogers to keep his name in the algorithm. Does his father do that? I don't recall seeing not one single time his father has done that. Not once. Yeah, his memberships are based off of him. Says memberships are based off of him. Oh, the captain. What about your son? And he has the nerve, the absolute nerve, call somebody else, say, I don't care about somebody else's kid. I don't care about it. Oh, I don't care if they're watching. I hope they're watching. You know why, Jason? Because I want them to realize exactly where they went wrong. Have any of you saw a national, or not even national, how about a credible, credentialed?
And then he goes this. He's got this. What about my child that is missing? And all you do is cover for that family of serial killers. What? What?
Who's the family of serial killers?
Who the fuck? No, I don't know who he's talking about.
Well, if he can sit in the chat and write that vile shit, Why can't he fire up a live or, like Granny said, make a community post? Oh, that's right. Never mind. I answered my own question. Yeah. Wow. Granny.
Report on Sebastian. Has Vinnie Politan talked about Sebastian Rogers? Hell, has Pascal? Has anybody who has some sort of actual credentials spoken about Sebastian Rogers since they started this litigation? Seth has behaved horribly throughout this time and on social media. It's been truly sickening many times. I agree. He goes live once a month so he can get the ad revenue. That's exactly why he does it, for the big payday. Because let me tell you all, for example, I haven't utilized my backup channel. I haven't logged into it or gone live or posted anything. So guess what they did? They demonetized it. Of course they did. They're not going to keep paying the channel. So that's why Seth goes live once a month. Is that all your son's worth, Seth? Well, I guess that's close to what you saw them, right? Once a month. So, yeah, I can see. Maybe that's all he's worth to you. Maybe dedicating any further time once a month. You spend the rest of the month chasing your tail around, praising yourself, right? He's in love with the intention. I agree with you, Sassy Nuts. Straight talker, he probably did. But you know what it is? Seth Rogers hasn't gotten this much attention in, I don't know, his entire life. This is a man who admittedly, when he divorced from his wife, right? When Katie left him, he wanted alimony. He had to live in a car. He was stuck over living in a car, homeless, and allegedly, this is what he wants everybody to believe. Is that the truth? No. He wants everybody to believe. I don't know why. But are we supposed to take pity that a grown man can't supply for himself, so he's living in a car? I don't know why he lied about that. Turns out he had a roommate, but whatever. But oh, Katie's so horrible. She divorced me, and I got left to live in a car and be homeless in California. How'd you get to Tennessee? How did Seth Rogers get to Tennessee? Right, who's the family of serial killers, Seth? Put a name on it. Stand proud, you litigious motherfucker. You want to sue everybody else for defamation? Say a fucking name with it. Who's the family of serial killers, Seth? Because they killed your pride? Oh. Did he kill your marriage when Chris stole Katie from you? Well.
Granny, tap that ass.
She made extremely valid points, things that was a good rant.
Well, it's all true, and it's all her opinion. I don't get it.
That's the best part.
Sorry. Got a cough. I never have understood it, but I will. So was he talking about, so that was in BJ's channel. BJ was talking about Clue. So was he talking about Clue, little Clue? Calling her it? You know, because Clue's come out here and said, you know, she has a daughter that's a lesbian. Okay. Tell me you're not homophobic as fuck. Oh, you did that on Josh's that got taken down the night that you ran it out on Chris. You know, for not being man enough to make it air. Wonder if that's why you had to go to the First Bank of wherever and get a job standing by a door.
Well, could be worse. He could be asking if he wanted fries with that shake.
Exactly, Thumb Thug. She said all the things. She sure did. Sebastian deserved better.
I agree.
Oh no, don't let nothing shock me anymore. I rarely get shocked.
And when I do, it's generally one of those, damn, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Once she made the point, you know. Let's count what all trouble he's been in since his son went missing, right? Let's see. You lost a injunction when you tried to file some RICO bullshit and got granted an anti-slap, and y'all said, no, I'm going to appeal that, which y'all going to have to pay the attorneys, you know, for this appeal too. So you got that in Pennsylvania. You got Texana. I still don't understand what all's going on with that, but you still got to show up to court. There you go. You got to take off from work, hope somebody guards the money. What else has he got? I guess I was thinking of Betty that's got all the multiple things. Coco, I know, girl. I know. I thought it was real interesting. One day I was listening to Clue, and Clue said that it was you know, stated that when, you know, they helped move Seth here, you know, from California to Tennessee, you know, and helped him do all that so he could be by their son, that when they were looking for a place for him to live, that they tried to talk him into getting someplace closer, you know, that way he could see Sebastian more, you know.
Right.
Might be a little longer commute to work, you know, extra, you know, what, 20, 30 minutes, you know. But yeah, that was a no-go. It's interesting to me. I don't know if I was going to move across country to be next to my child. I'd want to be like, you know, if they would, you know, be cool with it and we could all get along, which they were until this happened, from the paperwork I've seen, and, you know, the talking about alternative housing and all the things that might be needed to help, you know, their son, and they work together as a team, and then all of a sudden shit on that. But I mean, seems like they were getting together, you know, getting along. Hell, I'd move 5 minutes away, you know.
Right. So that you could see him multiple times in the week.
Or was it, you know, did he move from California to Tennessee? Because, you know, they helped him do that. Was it to be closer to Sebastian or Katie? Got questions. But things that make you go,
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't think he has anything to do with his disappearance. I just don't. But like I've said, you can be a piece of shit person, have a missing kid, cancer, the worst tragedy, at one after the other after the other. Doesn't make you a good person. You're not a good person just because you got a missing kid. But we know way too much about Sebastian, things that we shouldn't know. Thanks to who?
His father.
There we go. He moved close to the godparents. Well, I guess the godparents took precedent over Sebastian. I don't know. Where are the godparents at now?
Probably left with a tax bill.
Well, this is the okay. This is what pissed Granny off. I'm pretty sure this is what caused it. The Chroma Reels always sure Chroma Reels, Hartley, and Chroma Chronicles. They've been doing really like kick-ass jobs of putting these clips out for us, so you guys don't have to watch all the streams. And I noticed that they're trying to go, you know what I'm saying, to try to catch them where they can. I thought that was cool. And then it says BJ talks a little Sebastian, and here's where Seth comes in and pulls his shit.
I would like to talk about Sebastian a little bit, too, because I noticed that Justin came in. I mean, not Justin. Lord, Justin. Got you on my brain. I noticed that Seth came in last night. I don't know if any of you guys saw him, but
Yeah, I saw him.
I don't know exactly who he was referencing, but it didn't seem, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed like he's hurt that nobody's talking about Sebastian.
Hey, can you pause a minute, Queen?
We've got.
Well, gee, I wonder why. Why isn't anybody talking about Sebastian anymore?
Hey, Stephen Brown.
I wonder why. It couldn't be Seth's fault, could it?
Stephen Brown, I'd love for you to, and I'll be nice, click that link and tell me why we should be ashamed of ourselves.
Oh, yeah, come on up. Tell me about myself, please. Also, did you notice after this little stunt that he pulled in her chat, guess who went live tonight about a deep dive on none other than Sebastian Rogers?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Who did?
So we know who's pulling the strings here. So you come in, you throw a crybaby ass fit, you make some couple comments, and you're an asshole in the chat because nobody's covering my missing son anymore. After all the shit you fucking pulled, I'm not sure why anybody would want to. And that's in my opinion, and I stand on that. After everything's been done, and how many fucking deep dives can you do on Sebastian Rogers?
There's no new news.
Hasn't been any new news.
Right.
But because, she wants to appease Seth here, in my humblest opinion, she's going to do a Sebastian Rogers with Craig deep dive. How many fucking times can you deep dive a case with no fucking updates? That's okay. Just tragedy pimp the fuck out of it. Here we go.
Well, you got Daddy sitting in chat letting her exploit the fuck out of him.
Drama.
Yep.
Yeah. So it says
has his own channel and won't go on it.
So, because Samantha had a little more in her comment that says, I think YouTube has become so desensitized to cyberbullying, cyberstalking in real life that it's just the new normal. And unfortunately, they are forcing us to accept it. The reason why this seems so overwhelming is because we are standing up against it. Yes.
Are you able to fix your own, or you need me to fix it?
They absolutely are attacking us for it. I think we need to quit complaining about it, take a stand, and do something about it. There's got to be a way. We need to light up the way for future victims of these internet bullies, in my opinion, of course.
To the actual victims' families and things is horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they've already have a challenge.
Playing your words, and calling you out on your lies is not
that's what
bullying.
they try to say.
Just spit in their face.
They try to say that we are attack Katie and Chris. We've never accused them. Katie is Sebastian's mama, and Chris is the stepdad. We've never falsely accused them. All we our problems with them has been they talked about spanking Sebastian.
Oh, you have multiple times. Stop that shit right now.
I can't remember if it's Crama Reels or I can't. We've got a clip channel. It's one of the newer clip channels that when she said this, then she went back and actually put out where they said that Chris or Katie or something had something to do with it, and Nana was sitting there feeding into it right there. I wish to God I could remember the channel name. Yes, you have. You sit there with the man that did a video putting it out to Chris Proudfoot saying sucky, 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 and you call Katie Killer Katie. Well, I mean, you don't say KK, but your chat, you read out a super chat or some kind of bullshit the other night, last night or whenever it was when I was watching somebody review you, to where they said, and KK did such and such. And you read it out and didn't miss a beat. You didn't say, we don't call her that there. We call Sean because his hired dog, called him Sean and called Sebastian Nicholas. We still don't know who the fuck Nicholas is, which I don't think he does either. When's Trump coming? Fuck. And the 3,000, we're supposed to have 3,000 searchers in Tennessee this spring. Have y'all, the people over there, have y'all never said, hey, what happened to that satellite? Hey, what happened to Trump? Hey, what happened to the 3,000 searchers? Every promise that they've given y'all,
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
just said, oh, you just sit there. Has anybody asked Justin, hey, Justin, what happened to Nancy Grace's audio? She must have some real shit audio people because it never got put up. Y'all just fucking sit there, man. Like little, y'all remind me of baby birds. You know, like you know how like little baby birds will just sit there, and then you wait for the mama bird to spit the food in their mouth. That's why these subs are. If subs would quit watching the bullshit, even hate watching it, the misinformation on a real person, a real teenager with real feelings, that he loved all three of his parents and grandparents, all of them. But y'all don't give a fuck about that. He's just a title and a click and a view and an AdSense. That's it. And his daddy don't mind him that being done either. That's all he's about too. Not sorry. He court documents. He searched 4 times. It came. We're being stalked. We're being harassed. How many months were people over here blamed for stalking and harassing and doing all these things? And it came out that it wasn't anybody from YouTube stalking him. It was disability investigators' money. His money. You can go out there and walk. Stop it. Like I said, week 2, all I see is a man that has more hate for his ex-wife than he has love for his son. I stand on that. That's what I saw. I've got one of these weirdos related to me that's just like him. And you can pick them out, especially when you have had to have real life interaction with them. Anything for a buck. They don't give a fuck. Tell me I'm wrong. The only time I've seen him tune up, well, I saw him tune up one other time, but he actually cried over he was looking at their wedding pictures. Damn. I wonder why nobody's speaking about Sebastian, because Sebastian's case has been shit all over, almost from jump. I mean, day 3 we had to start a GoFundMe, but not in our name. No. Exactly, Coco. When you see, look, when you've been around somebody like this, it don't take but a blink of an eye and you can see it. And then I kept holding out hope. On his 16th birthday, he said, "I'm working with police. I'm going to do all the right things." It was just a news thing. That's all it was on his birthday. That's it. Because if you really cared, you'd have a problem with Nick and Hong doing all the shit that they're doing. You'd have a problem with Betty calling your son defective, and that your ex-wife, the mother of your child, cut him up, spread him around. You don't give a fuck about that. Strangers do. That's sad.
Don't forget the pickle bag.
But you'll let all that. But because Katie hurt your feelings, because she wised up and went out and said, "You know what? I don't need a man to take care of me," and took care of herself, put her life on the line, joined the Navy, put a roof over your head, food in your belly, and insurance on your ass and your child. But yeah, she's a horrible person, isn't she? If she's so horrible, why was she a reference on your application to the jail?
She's so horrible. Why'd you move out there?
Well, I mean, she couldn't stop him from moving, but she sure helped pay the way. She's so horrible. Why'd she pay you alimony? She got a whole lot more grace than I do. Mm-mm. Nope. But I think Katie grew up, got wise, and said, I deserve better, and so does my child. Y'all have a real problem with strong mothers, don't you? Y'all just don't like it, do you? You know, the mothers go out and get the kids help, get them away from bad situations. Y'all can't stand it. I hate to think how you treat your own kids. Are you shitting me, yo no? Amy Jo did it with her son to prove it could be done. Are you talking about that fucking pickle bag? She put her kid in the
No.
pickle bag.
Put him over her shoulder.
Oh.
But
Okay.
her
Whatever.
kid's like 6 foot tall, and I mean, just not even accurate.
Okay, Katie's strong. And? Okay, and? She could probably punch somebody in the throat. And? What? That doesn't mean she did anything to Sebastian. What?
Do you guys think that forensic teams are that inept? They have told us multiple times. Multiple forensic teams were in and out of that house over multiple days.
They're not looking at that. They don't care. It's hate. You have to hate. If you don't hate, and I don't hate Seth. I don't know him. But what I've seen, no. If y'all knew about my family, you would know why this dude triggers me. Nope. I'll pass. But yeah, a lot of people have a real problem with strong mamas, you know. Granny, Barbecue, Queen, Clue. Jay stood up, had to stand up for her kids, even though they're adults, because, you know, they don't give a fuck. You know, like Betty said, you know, she left her children for a man. Her children are grown. But you got a stepdaddy. What's that say about your mom? Your mama leave your daddy, Betty? See how it goes? It goes both ways. You got a stepdaddy. It ain't no different. She remarried. Okay. Is that what you're mad about, Betty? Oh, I think I did have some razor blades on my Cheerios this morning. I really do. Ooh.
Sometimes we like them crunchy.
Yeah, exactly. Dry as hell, too. Yeah, I think Queen had to step away for a second. But I just don't get it, you know. None of them like strong women. Don't like strong mamas, especially. That just triggers the hell out of them. Don't stand up for your kids. Nuh-uh. Nope. Exploit the fuck out of them like we do. I will say this is the only kudos that I will ever give to Clutch my nuts, or his nuts, is that he don't exploit his kids on here. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. I mean, he exploits the fuck out of his monkey. Okay. But, you know, but he doesn't have his kids up here. You don't hear him in the background. You don't ever see him. You know, right. I got respect for that. I can give you that credit. You seem like a good dad on that aspect of it. Don't know if you do homework. Don't give a fuck. Ain't none of my business.
Do you see the clip of him driving with that monkey?
I did. The old one?
No.
Did he do it again?
Just a couple days ago.
Oh, no. When he has a wreck and he lets that monkey run out that door because how's he going to explain it to the cops that a monkey attacked his ear or his face or blocked his field of vision, or the monkey grabbed the steering wheel and he just lets the monkey run out, they're going to catch that monkey and catch you. Talk about distracted driving. Oh, was he live? I guess he was. Okay, so he was live.
He was
he's
live.
streaming. He's streaming while driving.
Yes.
And has a loose monkey in his car. That's not problematic at all. Nope.
No, I don't see any problems with that. Not at all.
Not a bit. Just like I said about BJ, when he becomes his own crime, we can cover it. When he kills an innocent person because of his weirdness, that's all I can say, weirdness, then no, I ain't seen Delilah, but I don't watch her, so. The monkey grabbed his glasses. Yeah, that's not a problem, Poppy. What you doing, Poppy, the good troll in here? What you doing, girl? Long time no see, Poppy.
Not like glasses help you to see or anything.
No, hell no. That's why every blind person drives. Don't you know that?
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, you don't need to see. You got a Tesla. It'll drive itself, won't it? Stupid ass. I saw one of those trucks Saturday. It was going the other direction and passed us. I was like, good God. I swear to God, he had to be trolling and be like, you know what? I'm going to make the ugliest damn automobile and charge people out the ass for it. And you can't take any of those electric cars to a regular car wash without flicking this switch, you know, because it has to like seal it or something. And this guy, I read this article, my daughter sent it to me. This guy was talking, and he had just bought an electric car or one of those ugly trucks or something, and he went to go have it washed, and he hadn't read the manual because, look, honestly, none of us read our manuals, right? And he didn't read the manual, went to the car wash, it died right in the car wash because it got wet. It's like a brick.
God.
It's like a brick. He had just got it too.
Dead in the car wash.
If everything goes to electric cars, I'm telling you right now, I'm getting a horse. I'm not doing it. They are ugly, Bobby Pin, aren't they? Oh, they are just so ugly.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta hop down, baby. My phone's about
Here we
to
go.
die. I was waiting till you came
With a
back.
bell.
Thank you
All
for
right,
letting me
love.
up. All right, bye, sugar.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. Bye.
Taking away everything.
When we get done with this video, voices, remind me to put the screenshot I have up.
Yes, ma'am.
He loves like cruel stuff.
He was autistic? Or?
Yes, and he's on the spectrum. And Chris makes him wear incontinence briefs, like diapers all the time, because he had accidents. And he's like, I told him he'd fix it or I'd take care of it. Right? Craig shook his head. You don't. And guess who's defending Proudfoot? All of these people that we're dealing with. They're his go-to.
It just makes me feel bad. Like they don't understand autism because they're ignorant people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When you actually have a child like that, you understand. They said it. They did. They had a kid like that and didn't understand.
I think.
How does Craig know whose kid has what? He don't. So shut the fuck up, bitch.
I think Katie, the way she talks, that's the sad part. I think she did understand, but she chose it.
Well, maybe he ruled the roost.
He ruled the roost. That's it. That's what I was gonna say. It sounds like it. Yep.
And he didn't understand.
Yep.
So I think just for autism, there needs to be more awareness for these children.
Yeah, I don't think Chris cared enough to understand, and that's my opinion.
Where they're on the special bus and teachers are getting them. I've seen cases where they like 16 and they get arrested, and they have to put them in chairs because they're freaking out.
Yeah.
You ever see them and they put masks on them and everything like they're a crazy person? And the child had autism. He may be 16, but in his mind, he might be 12.
That makes me sick.
So, yeah, I think bringing more awareness just to autism, because maybe he didn't know. Maybe he doesn't understand what autism is in the child.
No, he doesn't. But I think he thought that he was going to discipline it out of him.
Right.
We'll have to cover it one night so I can give you more
Some
details.
people present it like it's ADHD or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
Oh, and lo and behold, look what her live's about tonight.
You need to read. That's not what it is.
Nope.
So I'm kind of giving him slack. Maybe he just was ignorant because there's not a lot of awareness. These schools don't understand. They don't even know what autism is, and they're supposed to be specialists. It's sad.
Yep.
And you're saying those Canadian babies might have been on the spectrum too?
Yeah, the mom said that they both were autistic.
A lot
breaks
of,
my heart.
I'm not saying any case, but like you talk about bus drivers, and they seek after the special needs children more than the normal because they're less likely to say something and they can get away with it.
Yeah.
So it's a sick world, man. It'll darken your head.
Yeah.
You know, I like to watch war and all that, and I have to take a break from it.
You have to. It'll desensitize you. Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do miss coming on and kind of like strategizing with you guys, and
yeah, they like, hey,
we love that. Ivy League says, my opinion and my opinion only. I think KK was given an ultimatum and she pulled a Tammy Wynette and stood by her man.
That was a great clip video.
Yes, that was the Chroma Reels. And then here we go. As if they didn't. Okay, let me show this screenshot. So look, you guys were definitely talking shit. Kathy P heard you, or she wouldn't have came up here and addressed you. But here, let's talk some more shit, Marlena. So this is Marlena here. She goes, nobody here said anything about Kathy. So Kathy's lying? I don't think so. I'm sorry. She had a heart attack, and I don't think being on QB's panel is going to help her regardless. She came up here to fucking hang out and conversate and let us know what was going on. Bitch, who the fuck are you? Will that keep her from talking about Brittany? Nope. So this comment was supposed to keep her from talking about Brittany? Is that what you're trying to say here, or what? What is this dumbass shit?
Dumbass shit.
They're ignorant. Chat full of dummies. Little gummy dummies. Oh, yeah, here. This is a... this actually is a live from, let's see here. One way back. Let me check this out here. Let me show you something real fast.
That's what I was just thinking, Rowena. Marlena goes all the way back to Summer Wells's case. So Miss W, did she screenshot what? Ooh, you just got a super chat that says check that email. That's what I thought too, Tara Boom. BJ and chat cannot dictate where anyone can go or what they can talk about.
Do what now? Sorry.
I was just reading what chat was saying. You got a super chat that said to check your email.
All right, I'll do that right now. God damn, B. In here dropping hundos. What the hell? I'll go check it right now. And another $20 super sticker. Gosh dang, Biddy, you gonna piss old fucking Pepper off over there. Little money hungry bitch. God, she's a fucking nasty ass over there. Over there.
Over there.
Over there.
Over there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was like 2020, 2021, somewhere in there, Tara. Over there. She did show the screenshots, Texas Blue Bonnet. She showed it. That was Marlena's comment. Oh, Jen mad. No. You can click the link, Brooklyn. It's an open panel.
Yes, it is. Come on up, baby. Come on up. Melanie coming in, dropping 20 of them on us, baby. Look at you. Look at there. I just sent you an email back, baby. Make sure you go check it. Sebastian is his name, Seth. Weird he doesn't get on his own channel and talk about him, huh? Member for 5 months. Thank you, Melanie. What'd you say, baby?
Payday's tomorrow, so I imagine it'll be any day now that he will be firing one up.
Oh, yeah, because he's got to do it before the 1st, huh?
Yeah, he always does it right after payday. That's how it's been the last couple of days. Or last couple of months, sorry.
I was gonna say you weren't backstage while I was up here. Go ahead and here, crack the link. I'll send it here. I'll drop it in here just again for you. There you go, Brooklyn. Yes, tomorrow's YouTube payday for everybody. It's that YouTube payday. Hey.
Yes, Meredith. It's like having your period once a month.
I mean, I guess that's one way to put it, eh?
It's consistently clockwork.
No live scheduled. I wonder why. Over yonder.
Over yonder. What didn't you get, Brooklyn Ice? Right? I don't know. It just came to my mind.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a link pinned up at the top of the chat, and there's a link rotating through the chat, baby. You can click either one of them. You can either purchase a membership, or when people gift memberships, you might possibly get one if YouTube picks your name. I guess it's all within you. It's all YouTube. We don't have anything over that. You know what I mean? It's all YouTube.
Oh, speaking of those, I got a membership over to Shitty Pants. I got a membership got a membership to both of Beege's channels.
Oh, matter of fact, let's go. You know what? Matter of fact, I need you to go up and through that.
Oh, okay.
Just so we know we have everything, you know what I'm saying?
I can
that
help
we
out
might
with that.
possibly
Yeah.
need.
Not a problem. Yeah, I was sitting here working on making flowers one night, and my email dinged, and I
Oh,
looked
hold
at
on.
it.
I was gonna say you did get a membership. You just came in saying thank you for the membership. So what you talking about? Are you trolling? Or you new here? Let's see. What's happening, baby? What's going on? You're up here with us. What's going on, Brooklyn?
Oh, I'm in the show.
Yeah.
All right. Backstage earlier, and it took a few minutes, but I had to do something, so I figured like you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see.
So,
shit. I didn't see
you know,
you.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know your show or anything like that. So that's
okay,
why.
so you just got a membership randomly, or what?
No, I thought I did, but I didn't. I was in the chat and I didn't see the green, so I didn't get a membership. I thought I did. So.
Yeah, because we get the chat. I mean, there's a lot of girls here that a lot of people, actually not just girls, but I'm just saying that there's a lot of people here that gift a lot of memberships. So I thought you just randomly had gotten one, which you'll get an email for, and then I thought you came over here.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I thought wrong.
Huh.
Well, the reason why, your show came up, and
like
there's another. Yeah, like I was just scrolling through, and boom, it popped up.
Look, hold on. Look, y'all. See, look, we've been talking about hitting the like button and all that, and make sure you guys share it out, interacting. Look, check this out. We're in the algorithm. He just told you it just popped right up on his stuff.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. That's what's up.
So with
court.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't see the chat for some reason, but thank you. Yeah, that's a real Brooklyn accent there.
Yeah, see, we have B Tim comes up here, and he's got a New York accent too.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But what caught my eye is the bee avatar. There's another community out there, and her name is Jules.
Oh yeah, I heard of her.
Yeah, she goes by the bee.
She calls herself the Hive too. I said, well, where the fuck did she get that from?
Yeah, I don't know where she got it.
I don't know. How long has she been doing this?
Oh, she's been around a while. She's from the OG Krama community.
Yeah, or the female community, or
I've never heard of her from naming her shit that before, so I don't know. I just heard of it yesterday. Somebody just sent me a message, email asking me, do I know this Jules? I said, nah. Well, at first they asked me if I was her, and I was like, no, that ain't my channel. Mine's this one in the Hive. She's like, well, she calls herself this in the Hive. Like, what? She's like, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Where the fuck does she come from? Who even is she?
Yeah, she's a real she's out there for sure.
Yeah, we don't fuck with those kind of folks.
Yeah,
it's the 90-day community.
Yeah, we don't fuck with them folks.
I hang out mostly.
We do we call out tragedy pimps and people that go after families of missing and murdered children. We do.
Yeah, I seen that.
Cases, yeah, it's pretty fucked. They do some really fuck shit over here. They pull some real fuck shit.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, actually, you know what? Matter of fact, you live in Brooklyn, so you probably have heard about all this going on in PA. The girls over here are involved in the first anti-slap in PA.
I don't know what that is.
Anti-slap, baby. Where they try to sue you for freedom of speech, and the judge says no, and they do the anti-slap, which means they got to pay for all the fees and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you lose the case.
They just signed it. Matter of fact, it's brand new. It's been in the news and shit. They've been covering it on TV and stuff. So,
that's a good thing.
Involved in it and all that,
That should stop frivolous lawsuits and stuff.
Yeah, it should sure as fuck help with it. Sure as hell should help with it. Hey, so have you ever heard of At Night Media?
No.
Oh shit! Thank God you haven't.
I don't know if you ever heard of it, but I come from a genre called mob tube.
Actually, you know what? My buddy Boston Nick, he used to hang out over on some Angel girls panel.
Oh, Angel Gotti.
Angel Gotti. Okay, yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
So
I know Angel Gotti. Yeah, I know
friend's
her.
from the prison community. One of my best friends, she's from the prison community. So,
so she
I was
probably
over there
seen
watching
Angel
Mob
Gotti's
Tube.
show.
Yeah. So you have a channel then, or what?
The channel I have, it has nothing to do with the mafia or the mob. I just started going on there because I grew up in the neighborhood. I grew up with all these guys that
Okay.
you read about and you see on TV and blah 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 in Gravesend, Brooklyn. So that's how I got involved. I would just go on there and tell stories and stuff like that.
Nice.
But it's crazy. I never seen people act that way. It's like a high school lunchroom.
Oh yeah.
That genre. All they do is talk shit about everybody and this and that, and this one's no good.
Too. We do it over here too. You're in the asshole of YouTube.
Hey, could you say smoke them if you got them?
Smoke them if you got them.
I know that's right. We're gonna clip that, put that in the intro.
I don't know why you wanted me to say that.
I say it all the time. That's one of my things over here because I smoke a bunch of weed. So
they used to say that in the service.
Smoke them. Yeah, I say smoke them if you got them. Just something we say over here at the Hive.
All right, cool.
That was perfect. Thank you.
Yes, it was.
I don't got them. I'm out.
Hey, you hold on. I was gonna say you smoke. You a smoker?
Yeah, I smoke, but I'm out right now. I'm contemplating calling my guy, but I'm too lazy to go drive over. I'm too lazy to drive over. I got a guy for that.
Hey.
But this channel that I'm starting, it says Brooklyn Ice is I sell Italian ice off a vending cart. It's a bicycle with a freezer on it. I got the umbrella.
So hold on. Are you gonna stream yourself selling the ice cream and stuff? Or are you gonna put the? You know how they do.
I don't know if I'm gonna go live, but I got the Google glasses.
You know what? You should. You definitely should. You should do it.
Oh, you should totally do it in Florida.
Yeah, try it out at least once or twice. See how you like it. Because when you're live,
well, you guys are
chats and stuff like that, and they can contribute to your channel and your ice cart and whatnot.
Yeah, I was thinking about just making like short clips and putting them on TikTok and YouTube and that. Me interacting with the customers because I crack them up. The things I say, the things I do to people, and somebody told me you should do that.
You
those
really
short
should.
clips.
No, I'm serious.
It may go somewhere. If it don't, I bought the glasses for $300.
Word of mouth. You'll get more customers too, because word of mouth.
Well, listen, you're gonna laugh.
If somebody comes up to me, right, and I'm on vacation, and I don't know shit about you. I ain't never seen you. I don't know nothing else, right? And they say, "Damn, look at this ice! It's fucking fire, man! I like this shit." I'm gonna say, "Where the fuck did you get that at, home slice? Let me go grab one real quick." Opposed to looking at your cart and being like, I don't even know that dude. I don't even know if I'm gonna waste my money on that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get further with word of mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I live in Minnesota now.
Okay.
I live in Minneapolis. That picture you see is when I was on vacation.
A hustler's in the blood, baby. You can make it work.
Listen, I made it work. I had no choice. Failure was not an option.
That's right. Period.
So I found a good tourist spot where I go. It's called Minnehaha Falls. And it's a little waterfall. And it's a big park, a famous park up here in Minnesota. And you know where Minnehaha Park is?
I know where that's at. Yes.
There's
it's not far from there.
What's that?
Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. Say it louder, voices. You're cutting out.
There's a game preserve not far from there.
There you go.
Yeah, that whole area is pretty much like nature and all of that stuff.
She said, "Can you
Off
say the word
limits.
garbage when you get done? Can you say the word garbage?"
Forget about it already. Say this, say that. I get that up here in Minnesota
No, you
all the
got
time.
some New Yorkers and some Jersey girls in the chat, and they said, she said, "I love his accent."
Oh, Jersey girls.
Yeah, she said, "Can he say garbage?" And I started laughing. Garbage. I can't say it like you guys do, but Boston used to say it for us all the time.
My friends from Brooklyn will tell me I lost my accent.
Well, we don't think so, but you know what? We
Right.
don't hear from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I only hear,
Right.
but you know what? Listen, I'll tell you what. It's beautiful having this channel because it's an open panel channel. I always keep it open panel. Anybody's welcome to come up. Unless you're doxing or peen bombing us, then we don't want to deal with that. Otherwise,
Yeah, I don't do
that. We have had accents from everywhere.
Yeah, I don't do none of that stuff. I ain't got no time for that.
I know you don't because I put the screen up when I brought you up, and I can tell you're not on bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm having a conversation with you. How you doing, Regina?
I'm doing good. Y'all brought up smoking, Queen Bee, so I had to come up here and confess something to you, and I'm so embarrassed.
Don't confess. Admit nothing, Regina. Admit nothing. I don't know nothing. I didn't see it. They never confess.
No, y'all. Oh no, I got to snitch on this because everyone already thinks I'm an idiot, but I'm going to tell you why.
Well, go ahead, shoot.
Shit.
I'm all easy.
Okay, so you know my medication. I smoke, right? I have lupus. It's medical for me.
We all smoke. Well, this is a weird
Queen, I got so smoked up the other night over whenever we were talking about the whole Betty thing. Don't laugh too hard, okay? Because I'm fixing to lay it on you. I had jury, grand jury, and special grand jury all pulled up, all the different legal aspects of it, and was confusing the shit out of them. I was so stoned. I got up the next morning, Queen Bee, and I still had all my browsers open and seen what I had done and was mortified. I was so embarrassed. But I gotta admit that Scotty OG is some good smoke. I mean,
Scotty OG.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It is some good.
They got a lot of crazy names out there. The birthday cake, wedding cake. I got some stuff the other day. I think it was called Smelly Bomb. I don't know. The kid I get it from, I think he makes this shit up.
Sometimes I think that too. I swear to God, I'm like, where'd you come up with this fucking name at? Where? Cherry Runs, Apple Pie, Kush.
I've been smoking since I'm a teenager. And I remember, when we started to have like good stuff, it was mostly just regs.
You're like, give me an eighth, a quarter, a half. We don't.
An eighth. We were talking nickel bags when I started smoking. Forget about it. We had tray bags. It was $3 bags. You got 2-3 joints out of that, depending how you roll.
For sure.
Look, I'm gonna be
and then
real
like
with you.
High stick.
I have smoked street when I was younger, when you're a teenager and crap, okay? And I've smoked some stuff so good back then that you lay there and stare at the ceiling for 3 hours contemplating the workings of the universe. You're so stoned. But what they got today, the medical, oh my goodness. Like, it's amazing.
A lot more powerful.
Oh, yes.
Not like the garbage we had back in the day.
Yeah, no, they're and the thing is it's safe when it's medical too because you're getting exactly
the shit
what it
these
is.
days will knock your dick straight to the earth.
It sure will, Queen Bee. It'll put you to bed if you ain't careful.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Yeah, they make stuff that makes you sleep, that makes you up, that makes you hungry.
Well, that's the difference between indica and sativa. You know what I mean? Indica couch locks your ass. You know what I mean? Indica. Sativa is up. You get up and get moving and.
Yeah, I remember always smoking and getting lazy when we were teenagers, going back to the 70s and 80s. You smoke weed. You didn't want to get off your ass, and all you want to do is eat cookie dough.
Right, right. That's the reason I always told my husband, I said I would rather live to next door to a bunch of stoners that are too high to get up off the couch and come steal from you than a bunch of methy heads. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no
I'm
doubt.
baked right now. I can't lie, you guys. I'm feeling good if you can't tell, Queen Bee.
Where you from, Regina?
You're fine.
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas. Wow.
Why do you
Arkansas.
what's so wow about that?
I don't know. I just thought that.
Have you ever been to Arkansas?
I drove through it. I never really stopped and hung out there or
Never been
anything
there.
like that. I used to drive from LA to New York a lot, and everywhere in between, up and down, and inside and out.
I'm about 3 hours from Chicago.
You're about 3 hours from Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not too far. They're down south. They're good. Minneapolis.
Well, see,
I'm 3 hours from
I live in
Chicago.
Illinois, but it fucking sucks here. I mean, I've traveled. I've been to Georgia and Tennessee and, you know what I mean, Florida. And, I mean, I've been all over. And I think some places are just absolutely fucking gorgeous. And then you got Illinois, the Midwest, the flat fucking shit, the shithole.
Arkansas has everything except desert, pretty much.
We don't have shit here. Not shit, but weed's. I guess weed's legal, so that's what we got. That's about it.
Yeah,
they didn't do that here yet in Minnesota.
Right,
they got recreational, but they don't. They don't want to do the not recreational, medical. They have up here, but not recreational.
Yeah, we got medical too, but we don't have recreational.
They got that DC9 or whatever it is, the hemp THC. That's
Delta 9.
They sell that in candy stores now.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell. Look, okay. See, I know you don't know me, but I run a Chili's enterprise. I can't tell you much about it, but I'm telling you, this is what you need to do. You need to on your shaved ice, baby. Look, infuse that water with a little bud. I'm telling you, baby. Oh my God, there you go.
I don't sell shaved ice.
Oh.
Italian ice.
Italian ice.
Different. It's Italian ice. Yeah, it's what's
Okay,
different
well,
than shaved ice. Yeah.
Okay, we'll infuse that Italian ice.
That shit's fire.
It's already mixed. It's a fusion of water, fruit, and sugar. That's it.
Look,
you had me in it. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just saying
no, I appreciate it. I put rum in it. I call it the parent picker upper. If I see a mom a little disheveled with 5 kids, jumping all over my cart, I'm like, I got something for you. And I'll put a little shot of rum on top of it,
You're helping the mothers out, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the parent picker upper. And I don't charge them for it. I got a little tip cup out there, man. People throw 20s in there and shit like that.
It's just a little cherry on top.
Well, the ice is $5, but I don't charge for the booze, right?
Can we just get this man a small round of applause for making every adult day a little better?
For real.
You guys are so nice. Thank you.
Give me 1 second, baby. I don't want to get too far behind with these, Miss Evertime. Thank you for dropping
used to
on us. And hold on 1 second, baby. Just for Alyssa, thank you for dropping 20 of them on us. I don't know why you didn't say garbage, but maybe he'll say it later. Terry Lynn's checking.
I said garbage. I said we smoked the garbage weed when we was kids.
Oh, okay. I must have missed. I'm sorry. I must have missed this shit. I was worried about the weed.
No, I threw it in there. I threw the garbage in there.
See, I didn't even catch it. You got one on me. LFT says, look at y'all breaking accent bread.
Yeah, there's a couple different accents here.
Yeah, for sure. I love it. Like I said, I love it here on my panel. Listen, there's people from the UK, Australia, all different accents from here, Canada. I mean, from fucking everywhere. I love it. I'm
British.
You got a little bit of an accent yourself there, Queen.
Do I? I guess I don't think I do. I don't know.
I would say maybe Texas or something from the South.
I don't know. No. Maybe it's just.
Huh? Queen Bee?
No.
No.
You heard me talking like Brett saying, who even are you?
She said y'all.
Oh, yeah. I say y'all all the time. Yeah.
It's used.
I'm a little country. I'm a little hillbilly. A little redneck, if you will. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, there's a difference between like a redneck and a hick.
Yeah,
A
that's why
redneck
I
is
said
a
redneck and
southerner.
hillbilly.
Yeah, hillbilly's different too.
I don't
Hillbilly's
know. I
different
guess
too.
they're kind of one and the same to me. I don't know.
I'm so southern. I'm in hell. That's how deep I go.
He's
Right there.
actually really right. A redneck is from the farming community because farmers used to get their necks sunburned, and
Yep,
that's why
when
they're
they
called
dirt.
rednecks.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you got the hillbillies; those are usually the mountain folks.
But they still get rednecks too because they work their asses off. It's one and the same.
Yeah,
I'm saying they're
that's
all working men. They're all, you know what I mean?
uh-huh.
Right.
And then you got Jeff Foxworthy's version of a redneck, which is like white trash.
I'm just
And then you
southern
got
as
Hicks.
country.
Now Hicks would be something like, New York State is a big state. So if you left the city and went up to the sticks, like out there in the woods and the mountains and stuff, those were called Hicks. We called them Hicks. Hicks from the sticks.
Hicks from the sticks. Hey,
Christ,
can
I
you
must
say
Thick as a
really
soda?
tick,
be from a
baby.
stick.
Thick as a tick.
Well, I grew up way out in the middle of the hills in Arkansas, and we had chickens, and we had a cow, and we had a pig, and it would get so bad the roads would in the winter that you couldn't drive on them gravel roads because they just didn't keep them up. That's how redneck I am.
Here
Well,
I got
wouldn't
a
that
quick
be
question.
hillbilly from
Says,
the hills over there in Arkansas? That's hillbilly-ish, no?
I guess I'm a hillbilly. Yeah, a southern
okay, I got
hillbilly.
a
What
quick
do you know?
question for you. Brooklyn Ice, give me 1 second. She said, hold on. Holly B, Hondo's new BFF says, when are you at Falls? I will swing by and be a new customer.
There you go.
If it's above 60 degrees and sunny out, I'm there.
Nice.
But the last couple of days have been rainy and in the 40s and 50s, back to that baloney. But we got a big weekend coming up. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Nice. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And they're saying Saturday may be cloudy and a little chilly, but I'll be out there anyway. I'll be out there all weekend this weekend. And Thursday, they're calling for some sunshine. And in the 60s, I'll be out there Thursday.
Well, that's
Now, you
super
got to
cool.
remember, lemon Italian ice. Now you know your ice.
That's right.
Now, if you go to the falls, there's a restaurant there at the top of the falls. It's called Sea Salt. Now, I'm nowhere over there. You got to go down the steps to the bottom of the falls. There's a little valley there with picnic tables, and that's where the stream from the falls passes by, and the kids play in the water and stuff. People picnic there, and it's a crossroads.
You just
Like
go
people
down
coming from every direction. So if you come to the falls, remember you got to go down the steps to the bottom of the falls, and you'll see me right there. You can't miss the cart.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Word of mouth, baby, right there.
I'm
Word
the
of
only one there.
mouth. Listen, when she gets up, she's gonna be like, "You guys, listen.
Yeah.
If you go down the way, I'm gonna tell you how to get there. Look, only you gonna know. I'm gonna tell you how to get there. Look, I'm telling you, customer on top of baby.
Pick
You
her
hear
up
me,
with those.
baby.
Yeah. If you mention Queen Bee show, the ice is on the house. Don't worry about it.
Oh wow.
Okay.
You
Look
guys,
there, Holly.
y'all gotta go get y'all Italian ice, and y'all gotta tell them that
send them
Queen Bee
over.
sent you. Yeah.
You don't be sending no 1,000 people over there. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say we about to come in droves. Flash them off at the ice cart.
Blast all over on YouTube. Just go to the falls. See that guy. Tell him Queen Bee. Free ices.
Queen Bee said, "Go down the way. It's free ice. Free Italian ice."
Come back
Yeah,
up the next night and go, damn it.
I met up with one person from YouTube. The other community I'm in, that MobTube community, was a guy named Nelson. And he was a really nice guy. And he does government work. He does like the disasters and stuff. He goes out and gives people money or whatever the fuck he does. I don't know. But there was some tornadoes and hailstorms up here in Minnesota last summer. And he was up here to do the, whatever they call that, to look at the damage and stuff. And he texted me. He's like, Mike, where are you? Where's this falls? And I told him. And he came down, nice. And we had a couple of ices. We bullshitted for a couple of hours. I had my sons there working with me. So they took over the cart where I was sitting down bullshitting with them. We went to dinner the next day. So, one person. I think I've been on here like 4 years, and there's only one person that I really don't want to meet most of the people in that freaking genre anyway. Believe me, everybody's always looking to fight each other, and I'll come up there and bash his skull in and do this and do that. And everybody's looking to. Everyone thinks they're a mafia tough guy over there. So, but this guy Nelson was really nice. You know, he was a cool guy. So, I'd love to meet somebody from Cleveland.
If anybody ever says, "Get the gun, get the cannolis, leave the gun," that's not a good thing.
Yeah, leave the gun, get the cannolis.
That's right. That's right.
So you've seen that movie?
Oh, honey, I love that movie. Hey, I was almost related by marriage to Sammy the Bull, one of his relatives.
No, we can't talk about him. He's a rat snitch.
I'm telling you, we were so close, baby. We had tickets to Vegas and everything. Boy, she almost did it. She almost married the fool. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, my husband was all for it. He just wanted to go to the wedding, and
he has one of the biggest channels on here. I think he's got like 800,000 subs. He's always making videos and stuff like that. That's how I found this whole YouTube thing during COVID. You know, we're all in lockdown all winter, and I'm just sitting in the house scrolling my phone, and I was like, I found Sammy the Bull, Michael Francis, a couple other rats that go on there and have shows and stuff. Yep. That's how I wound up doing it. And I wound up getting addicted.
That's kind of how we all got here.
My stepmother clutched her chest when we got word of it. I'm telling you, the ring was nice though.
That you were married into Sammy the Bull's family?
Huh?
You said she clutched her chest when she found out
when she said
you were going to be in the.
She said she's getting married, and we were like, "What?" You know.
Yeah, that's not a good guy to family to marry into. He killed his own brother-in-law. The guy.
Baby, I know. I'm telling you.
He killed his wife's brother.
Yep. It was. We were kind of. Can't say too much, but it was interesting. But yeah, the wedding never happened, so it was a good thing.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to be involved in that.
My husband was the only one disappointed. He wanted to go. I guess he just wanted to take his license and make a copy of it. I don't know.
I've been to a few mobbed up weddings in my day growing up over there, and they are extravagant. I can tell you that.
Yep.
They treat their daughters like princesses and shit.
Yep.
Too good for daddy's little girl.
Can you say soda?
Soda.
Okay, see,
soda.
we have BTM. He usually comes up, but he goes to bed early. But anyway, we have a panelist, a hive member named BTM, and he's from New York. The one Queen was telling you about. And when he says soda, he calls it soda. He's like, "Don't drink soda," and it's hilarious. I didn't know.
I'm not. He could be a hick from the sticks. Now New York is a big place.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, we kind of got our own. We change our A's for R's and our R's for A's.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn.
Well,
something like that.
People
I don't
think
know.
he's Chris H from the Bronx, so he's a shoe signer
that
wears Crocs, and he's a
he could be from the Bronx and stuff. But the Brooklyn accent, from what I read about the Brooklyn accent, it's Dutch. It's Dutch people trying to speak English. I'll moide that bomb. You know, that kind of accent, very heavy, very thick. Now, like I said, my friends. Who?
You'll speak as a Dutch?
9.
Aye.
9. No. Speaking
Me either. That's literally all I know.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also I think I know how to say is no, which is 9. 9. I get my German from Hogan's Heroes. You know what I mean? Raus, schnell, Achtung.
There's Cheesy Weezy. Cheesy, I was wondering if you was in here. You need to go get you some Italian ice, baby.
Oh, that's German. See, I'm really bad off.
Yeah, you never know who you're going to meet.
I thought, nah, I ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah, that spot, Minnehaha, is probably the biggest tourist spot here in Minneapolis. Probably in the whole state. They get about 1 million visitors a year through that park.
Well, you better be
which is
loaded
nothing
up
like
because
New York, but it's still, for me, one little cart. And I do okay. I work all summer, spring and summer, and I relax in the winter.
there you go.
So it's not a
That's
big
cool.
gig. Plus, I got my kids now. They're coming of age. My son just turned 19. The other one's turning 17 in August.
Okay.
So I got them starting to work in the summer and save a little money.
There you
You want to
go.
go to college. You want to go here. You want to do something with yourself. You don't have to ask me. You got your own money.
Yep.
Put them right to work.
Well, that's
So
cool.
do you like Minnesota better than your Brooklyn?
Well, I left Brooklyn when I was about 28 years old. I'm 60 now. So I moved down to Florida. And I lived in Florida for a long time. And then we came up to Minnesota. See, I just said Minnesota. You're right.
Yep, see?
I said
It
Minnesota.
slips
It
out,
says it
don't
too,
it?
soda. Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Like you said, soda.
Comes right on out. Yeah, I was gonna say it comes right on out. Now see, look, he's like, don't you be drinking. I drink Mountain Dew. And he's like, don't be drinking that soda.
Yeah, you know, if it comes out naturally, I guess. But if you think, like, say soda, you know, I'm thinking about it.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
you
it's soda.
think about
but
it, yeah.
I'm just rambling along. I guess it'll come out like soda.
I
But we
got some.
moved up here in 2018 to open a business at the Mall of America, which we did, and everything was great till COVID hit. But Minnesota's nice. It looks like New York City a lot because there's a lot of brick. The neighborhoods are laid out the same. I live in South Minneapolis. The streets, the blocks here, that old tree line. There could be any neighborhood in Brooklyn. It could be Sheepshead Bay over here with the single family homes and everything. And even downtown is all stonework and brick because all Northeastern people came here and built these cities. You know, the settlers came here with Scandinavian and stuff like that, but they was farmers. And then when the people from the East Coast came here, started opening all the factories, the flour factories and the grain factories and all of that stuff. They were all from the Northeast, so they built it the same way it looked over there. Cities like New York, Boston, and stuff like that. So the people up here are fucking weird, man. I can tell you that.
Well, I love
They're
your
fucking
accent.
weird. Yeah,
I
they
love
do too.
accents.
And motherfucking weird.
They're
Hi.
fucking weirdos, man.
Well,
I tell you, very
they're
strange
weird on
people.
this app too. You just entered
I'm
a
fucking
whole
done.
room of weirdness, man.
Can you do me a favor? It was requested in chat, and I think it's funny, and now I want to hear it too. Can you say, "Can I pet that accent"?
Can I what?
Pet.
Can
Like
I
you're gonna
pet that
like
accent?
instead of saying, "Can
Okay,
I
we
pet
gotta
that
let you in on the
dog?"
joke. Here, we gotta let you in on the joke.
Yeah, show them
There's
the
this
thing.
little, there's like a meme or like a GIF or whatever. It says, it's a little girl and she walks out on the deck in Tennessee and she's like, "Can I pet that dog?" And it's a fucking black bear. She's like, "Can I pet that dog?" And her mom's like, "No." She's like, "Can I pet that dog?" I'm like,
So now
"No."
we pet everything.
She tries to grab the puppy out of her head. She's like,
Wasn't
"Can I
that a
pet
video?
that dog?"
Yeah, it was a video. Yeah, it
I
was a little
seen that
girl.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
seen
now
that.
I say it all the time. Like, can I pet that? Can I pet? And I just say, "Can I pet that
Can I
accent?
pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?"
Can I pet
I
that
talk all
croc?
kinds of shit over here. I'm a shit.
So she wants to pet my accent? Mean you. I've done some kinky things in my life, but I never had my accent paid, you know?
Okay, we got another thing. We got another request from Flutter. It says, have him say, "Who even are you?"
Who the fuck even are you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
What the hell did you come
Love
from? What
it.
the hell are you doing over here? Get
There
the
we
hell
go.
out of
Here,
here. Go
hold on.
take
You know what? Listen, I've been practicing this for a long time. Tell me if I'm good at it. Let me mute for a second and say it.
She practicing.
All right, ready? Let me say it again. Park the car in Harvard Yard. Did I say it right?
Well, that's a Boston thing.
That's Boston.
That's Boston.
I know. Can I say it right? Did I say
Yeah,
it good?
you said it
Yes.
right. We'll tell you. Yeah, you said it great. Yeah.
Gosh
Okay.
dang, man. I've been trying that for a long fucking time, man. I can't never get it right. Okay,
I
go,
ain't even-
Cheesy Weezy. You're up here with us.
You sounded pretty good there, Queen.
Wisconsin in the house. Oh, fuck you. You got the feedbacks. You got the echoes.
So I got it now?
Yep. It's still bad.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about
does-
that. My landlord just texted me. I'm outside having a cigarette, and my kid, he plays that Xbox shit. And he must be screaming and yelling. Because, you know, he yells at the TV. He yells with his friends, I guess, on the game. And my landlord is like, could you have Nick keep it down, please?
Am I the only person sitting here thinking this dude should have his own hour variety show or what?
Justice
yeah,
for Melissa.
he-
She said, listen, Melissa says it was so bad. Stop lying. At least you're going to keep it real. It was pretty bad. Let me work on it a little bit more. What's up,
Let take
NorCal?
that down.
Bitch, did you say fuck the corn in the yard?
Park the car in Harvard Yard.
Yeah, Boston says pack the car.
I'm like, here, try to say that. Man, I try so hard to do that. I'm going to get good at that one of these days. Park the car in Harvard Yard.
Yeah, park the car in Harvard Yard.
Park the car on Harvard Yard.
Park the car. See, I got to get that. Park the car. You know what I'm saying? I need to get that down.
Harvard Yard.
I'm going to have to talk
Cabs
some
here.
shit and get it down.
Here.
You hear me? Give me a day or two and I got you.
All right, Brooklyn. All right, here's your real test. I have to teach this to everybody. Say, baby.
Baby.
No,
Baby.
you gotta say, baby.
All right, you say it. Baby.
I don't know. I say baby. Well, it depends in the context. If I'm saying it to a girl, I'm, you know, hey, baby, you know, how you doing?
No, you just
How
gotta
you
say
doing?
baby.
You
Baby
can say,
covers
how's your
everything.
baby doing? You know, I'm not going to be, how's your baby doing?
No, she like that. She Roro says
Damn.
baby. Like
Baby.
like baby. You know what I mean?
Baby.
Yeah.
Like, baby.
Yeah.
You
It's
gotta
not
get
what you
that.
say, it's how you say it. You
That's
know.
right. That's right, baby.
See,
Come
baby.
here, baby.
Look, baby can be baby. Or
Park
it can
the
be
car in the yard, baby.
baby. See?
Baby.
Ollie B, you're up here with us, baby. How are you?
I'm good.
I
How
see
are
this
you?
panel is growing here. All these, I think everyone's a
Coming
beautiful
up to talk
girl up
shit with
here. Huh?
you. They said we
Yeah,
got some new, listen, we're like little sharks. We got some new blood in the water. You hear me?
That's right,
Oh,
we're all
jeez.
bears.
We got a little
How
I've
bit
you
never been up
doing?
here.
How
But
you
listen,
doing? Y'all say it
I'm
totally different. Y'all say that one totally different. How you doing? Down here in the South, it's like, how you doing?
How
I
you
thought it was how
doing?
y'all doing.
No.
Now that's what I say.
Oh.
How y'all doing? Like that's what I say.
I'm living for his
Yeah, again,
accent
if you
right
say,
now.
you know, like from that TV show Friends, that guy Joey says, how you doing? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
See, that's right.
How you
It
doing?
depends on the context. What
How
you
you
say, like,
doing
you
over
say,
there?
hey, how you doing?
How you
Or
Yeah.
you can
If
say,
I have a
how
couple
you
of
doing?
drinks,
Right,
I think
Roro?
my accent gets thicker.
Right, Roro? Or when you call your mom, it's, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then you tell other people,
How
how
are
you
you
doing?
doing?
How
How
you
are you
doing?
doing? The same
How are
solution.
you doing? Yep.
What part of Brooklyn are you from?
I'm sorry, say again.
What part of Brooklyn?
The Bath Avenue, Gravesend, Bensonhurst area.
Bensonhurst.
I grew up just a couple of blocks from Coney Island. I was 1 block away from the Cropsey Avenue Bridge, which led right into Coney Island and Nathan's.
Can you say garbage
So
for me
I
again?
you know, I tell people, I got by. Where is this fucking
No, say
garbage you want to talk about?
just say garbage. Garbage. One
Garbage.
time.
I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
Garbage.
Garbage.
What is this garbage over here?
Garbage.
Jeez, I
know,
never knew you
Queen.
I fucking
crap
love
so
a
many
good
people
Boston
up with just
accent.
an accent.
I love
South
it.
No,
Boston
no,
girl. Hold on,
you're
South Boston
drawing.
girl. You're up here with us.
Hey, Green Bay.
How are you, baby?
I'm good. How are you? So, are you gonna park the car in the Harvard yard?
Park the car in Harvard Yard. I'm trying to get
See, I don't
saying
even
that.
understand that.
So
I'm having a
bad.
hard
Me
time saying
either.
it.
I
Park
didn't
the car in the
understand.
Harvard Yard.
Park the car in the Harvard yard.
Now
Park
she
the
sounds
car in
British.
the Harvard yard.
Park
Not
the
from
car in the Harvard Yard.
from Southie.
Park the car in Harvard Yard.
Yeah.
No, so you
Yeah,
don't say
Boston
ours.
and New York are totally different.
So you don't say
Yeah,
ours, and you drag
I
your
do,
vowels. You're
but
supposed to drag your vowels.
So, like,
Yep.
park your car in Harvard Yard.
That was
yeah, park the
good,
car
but
That's a little
in
bit
both
Harvard
better.
Yard.
Love it,
I'm gonna
No,
Queen.
walk
she
around all
sounds
fucking day tomorrow
disabled.
Harvard.
saying
Park
this
the
shit,
car in
okay?
the Harvard Yard.
Yeah, I don't say
She sounds like
Harvard.
she's got a speech
It's Harvard.
impediment. It doesn't sound good.
Somebody's gonna walk by and I'm gonna say, park your car in Harvard Yard.
so you gotta say it quicker and
Yeah.
accentuate the last consonant and the first consonant, but drag the
I mean,
vowel.
Man,
consonants,
that's too
vowels,
much.
forget about it.
Park the
Someone's
car
gonna
in
What am
walk
I,
by and you're gonna
English
say that to
class over
someone.
here now?
Say speed.
And you're gonna say that to someone walking by, Queen, and 5 minutes later they're gonna show up with a wagon and an "I love me" jacket.
I'm gonna say, baby, park the car in Harvard Yard.
So just keep practicing Pac. Pac.
Park.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
play
once
this
you
back.
get that, you're gonna be good. Park the car. So you're not even saying the
Park
T.
the car
Park the car in the Harvard yard.
Park
in
the
the
Oh, so
Harvard
car
you're
in
a
the
Yard.
Harvard
Southie,
yard.
huh?
Yeah.
A Southie.
Park the car in the
I seen that movie, Good Will Hunting. I know what a Southie is.
I done fell out of my chair
You're a
twice.
Southie.
I know. I'm gonna hop down my
I've been to
gummy
Boston. I
chicken.
visited Boston one weekend.
Oh
It was
no,
nice. I had a lot
Roro.
of fun there.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can have a
I
good time in Boston.
did the Paul Revere walk. I did. I stopped in the bar Cheers, which was just a tourist trap. You know, you went down the steps and you walked in. It didn't look like the TV set at all.
Norm just passed away today.
Norm?
Yes.
Would you say Norm passed away
George
today?
Wendt. Yes.
Yeah, the fat guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cheers is closed now.
Oh, it's closed down.
Yeah, it's closed forever.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I went there. I had
Yeah.
a good time. I went into like the local bar. The girl I was with, she had to go to some award thing. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna bum around. I don't want to go sit at this stupid thing. And we talked about the Red Sox Yankees rivalries and all of that, and so much fun. It was before the Red Sox won the World Series, so I was letting them have it, you know.
If anybody
And then
goes
they
to
beat
Boston,
us.
go to Castle Island in Southie. You'll enjoy it. It's
Yeah, I had a
fun.
good time
Not
there.
during the winter though.
So who's your baseball team, Brooklyn Ice?
The Yankees, of course.
Of course. Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Really?
Like my father, he was a Dodger fan. And
Right.
he could never root for the Yankees because he used to
Right.
tell me stories. They would kill each other over there.
Right.
Dodger fans and Yankee fans, they would kill each other. And it was all about the borough. I mean, they had the New York Giants that played in Manhattan, you know, and then the Mets came and he became a Met fan. And when I was little, I was a Met fan. And then 77 and 78 came and the Yankees won back to back. I was about 12 years old or something. And that was it. We all became Yankee fans after that with that
Wow.
crazy team
A
that
lot
they
of
had.
people I know from Brooklyn, though, they're Met fans like all day. All day.
Met fans are
You can't-
usually from Queens because they play in Queens.
I
They
mean,
play in Queens.
I got my father with me, and he was born and raised in Brooklyn, and he's Mets all day. You can't tell him nothing.
Oh,
But hey, I got a question. You make the Italian ice over in Minnesota. Did you ever think about opening a pizza place?
yes.
Right, because you'd make a killing out there with pizza from
It's
here.
going to be Brooklyn Mike's Pizzeria and Spumoni Gardens.
Well, Brooklyn Mike, Khaleesi's milkshake might have brought all the boys to the yard, but your Italian ice brought all the girls to the yard.
I don't make the
Dang.
ice. Somebody, they keep telling me to buy a machine and make the ice. They want to sell me a $10,000 machine. I says, look, I'll just buy the ice. I sell the ice. I don't make the ice. It would be a little bit more profitable, but it would take me some time to recruit. But those machines are $10,000, $15,000.
Yeah, they
And then you
cost.
got to get the right recipe, do it
Yeah.
right. And I
Do you
buy
sell?
Rosati ice from the ice cream wholesaler here that has all the ice cream trucks. Rosati is from Chicago.
I've had Rosati ice cream.
Yeah, they're
That's
Do
from
good
you
stuff.
Chicago.
do you do chocolate ice or just like the fruity flavors?
We have chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate
We
Italian
have
ice is
chocolate.
good. It's got to be like soft Italian ice though.
Yeah, the Rosati is nice. It's creamy and smooth,
Yeah,
the texture. I go to Restaurant Depot and I buy Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, they call it water ice. I
yeah.
don't know why they call it water ice, but it's not as good as the Rosati. But I save a couple extra dollars, but it's a longer ride. So
Do
I
they
just go over
call
right over here.
do they call bongs water pipes too?
I guess. I don't know.
I just
Fucking,
curious.
it's Philadelphia. What the hell do I know about over there?
I don't know. I
What's
walked in. I walked into a head shop one time and was like, "Where's the bongs?" And they were like, "We don't have any bongs." And I was like, "Well, what do you call them?" And they were like, "We got water pipes." I was like, "Okay then."
I just
Yeah,
got
well,
one
it
more
is
question.
a water pipe.
Yeah.
I got one more question for you, Brooklyn Ice. What's your favorite bakery in Brooklyn?
Where I grew up, there was a
Hmm.
bakery on the corner called AJ Bakery. And to me, that was the best bread and pizza. They made these little pizzas during school for lunch. When we get out of school, the school was right across the street.
They made
So,
pizza too?
yeah, they made these little like pies that, I don't know. It
Like
wasn't a
little mini
pizzeria.
pizzas, homemade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bakery. But when school let out for lunch, I didn't eat the school lunches. That shit was disgusting. I didn't eat that shit. I would either pack a lunch or my mother would give me a dollar. You can go get 2 slices and a soda at the bakery on the corner. So to me, that was my favorite bakery. But there's a lot of good bakeries in Brooklyn, but most of them are gone.
Can, can
I
you
The
know
still
the
Italians
get?
are leaving.
yeah, a
Is
lot
there?
of Italian.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is there anywhere left that you can get 2 slices and a Coke for $1?
In New York City, there's this
Say that
one
again.
pizzeria, I think still pizzeria in New York City that still does like a special for like a slice for $1. You know, uh, I don't know why he does it. He must be a millionaire because you make a lot of money with pizza. I mean, to make a pie costs you pennies, and a pie today is $20. When I was
Or
a kid,
more.
a pie was like $5, $4 for a whole pie.
I just bought a large pepperoni pizza from a spot by my house, Nino's, and it was $25. The prices are crazy. Have you ever heard of Scala Bakery in
Yeah,
Brooklyn?
you remember
You
how
know,
many inch
uh,
scallop?
Scala.
No,
Scala.
no, I don't think so.
No? Oh my God. But yeah, a large pie,
It sounds
$25.
familiar, but where in Brooklyn? Brooklyn is the 4th largest city in the world.
I
People think, oh,
know.
Brooklyn,
They got a
you
couple.
know everything.
Yeah, I know.
Like in Coney Island, we have the most famous pizzeria with the best pizza in the world, Tadone's. Tadone's Brick Oven Pizza. He's been there 100 years or something, this
Oh
guy.
yeah.
Wow. All right, I'm getting
Still
hungry.
makes the pizza the same way. Yeah, right? I wanna go get-
You
There's no
too.
good
I
pizza
know.
up here in Minneapolis. I can tell you that right now. Last year, when I went down to Florida for vacation, I brought my kids with me and went to stay with my sister. And they got a lot of good pizza down there. And we ordered a pizza when we got there because we didn't want to cook or nothing. And the first bite I took, I was like, oh my God. Because they use the good cheese down there. There's a lot of New Yorkers in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale area, Hollywood,
Right.
Palm Beach. A lot of New Yorkers down there. So a lot of them moved down there, opened a pizzeria, and they use the good cheese. up here, I don't even know what the fuck this is. There's a place called Parkway Pizza by me. Every time I order it, I'm like, why did I do this? Like, why did I'd rather just buy a fucking, something from the store, bake it myself. Like a box pizza, something. And that's the way it tastes, like cardboard.
They said, why do you think people are weird where you live?
Why do I think that, or why do I know that? Well, I know they're weird because I live with them.
They just do like weird shit, or what? What do you mean by weird?
They are strange people. I guess they call them passive aggressive up here. Like they'll smile at you, they'll talk to you, but they unless like some of the jokes I was reading a lot about Minnesota when I was moving up here, and they like, oh, you want to make a friend in Minnesota? Go to kindergarten. Like meaning like,
right? You don't make friends with
everybody up here knows each other from kindergarten. Yeah, they'll give you their shirt off their back, but they won't give you the address to their house. Let's say they're very cliquish. I started when we moved up here. My kids were a little younger, and they had baseball teams. So I'm a baseball coach. I've been coaching them, since they were 5 years old in little leagues. So I joined the team and I volunteered to coach and everything, and they were just cliquish. Now, nothing any different than, let's say, Brooklyn, where, if a stranger came to the neighborhood, we knew you were a stranger. You couldn't just, move into the neighborhood and be one of the guys right off the bat, So like everybody knew each other. We all grew up together. Everybody knew each other's business in the whole neighborhood and stuff like that. And it's like that up here, but different. I don't know. To me, I'd rather than like a lot of these people, like they'll smile and nod their head. Yeah, well, I'd rather you just told me to go fuck myself. You know what I mean?
That's not Minnesota way though.
Hold on,
no,
you have feedback.
No,
really
Minnesota
fast.
nice. They call it Minnesota nice.
Do. Somebody does. Cheesy, do you got it?
Is it me again?
The feedback. Yeah, you do.
God dang it! I'll be back.
Close out all your tabs. You probably got 15,000 open. So it wasn't you, Albert Pie, or whatever the hell it is. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. But anyways, it wasn't you. It was Cheesy. She came up a couple times. I thought it was her with the echo.
Cheesy. I think I'm just gonna go make an American cheese grilled cheese sandwich.
All right, Albert, what's up?
Y'all were talking about like baseball teams and the Yankees and everything, and I just wanted to say, go White Sox.
Where they going?
Got him.
Where are they going? The White Sox.
I'm dead.
I'm fucking done. She got him.
I spent this summer in Chicago. You guys know what a rickshaw is, or a pedicab? No. They're the bicycle with the seats on the back, and you put parachutes on and pedal them around.
Yeah.
So I went up there one summer to Wrigleyville, and I was working with these guys because we had one down in Fort Lauderdale. We used to work the beaches. So in the summertime, it's kind of too hot down in Florida. And so I went to Chicago for the summer in Wrigleyville to work with these guys. And it was a great city, Chicago. Small. A lot of people would say things like, "Oh, you're from New York. What do you think of Chicago?" And I would be like, "I'm glad I didn't blink because I would have missed it." There was more people on my block than there was in the city of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
On the street, it's a small city compared to New York City. I think now they got 15 million people.
Let's see, Chicago, Illinois, New York is like the whole entire state. You know what I mean? Like you know.
But I've been to where the White Sox play.
Oh,
we used to go there, park the bikes outside the stadium and catch rides, taking people back to their cars. But we mostly worked Wrigley Field where the Cubs play. There's nothing but bars there. Bars on top of like a 3-story building. There's 3 bars in the fucking building.
So when exactly did Chicago? If anyone knows, when exactly did Chicago empty out? Because back into 1996, I was in Chicago, and that city was packed wall to wall people.
Yeah, it is. I was downtown Chicago with the bike and everything. It looked like that's why they call it the second city. I guess there is a lot of people there for such a small city. I'm not exactly sure how many people are there now.
And
Like
you thought
downtown.
okay, did I misunderstand you? Because I
Yeah.
thought you said you thought it was a small amount of people. Like to me, of course,
Well, just a
never
small
mind. I'm from the
city.
sticks, so
Yeah,
I
just a
thought it was
small
the
city.
biggest city I've ever seen in my life. But then again,
Yeah,
like I
you
said,
never
I'm
been to
from
New York.
yeah.
You never been to New York.
I have
You
been to
would.
New York. I have been to
Oh,
New
you have.
York. Yeah.
You've been to Manhattan.
No, no, I didn't go to
Yeah,
Manhattan. I've been to
Manhattan
New York.
is no. If you live in New York, Manhattan is the city. You don't say Manhattan. You say the city. I got to take a ride to the city today. You know, this and that.
Yeah.
It is so dense. Just picture Chicago times 10 in the city of Manhattan. That's what it looks like. There's 10 times as many people, and it's so dense. People walking the streets and 24 hours a day. I got a friend up there that's staying in Midtown, and I talk to him every other day or something, see what he's doing. And like every time I talk to him, if he has his window open, you hear sirens, you hear gunshots. You know, they were going crazy when the Knicks won the series and they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, he doesn't know anything about sports, but I was like, do you know what's going on just a couple blocks away from you? It's fucking mayhem in the city right now, you know? Madison Square Garden was upside down. But you know, I would, you know, New Yorkers have a crass way about themselves too sometimes. And, you know, people are like, they think I'm sarcastic or mean or stuff. Like I was saying, the people in Minnesota, if a new guy moved to the neighborhood and he was a coach of the baseball team and he was passing by my house and we were having a barbecue, I would wave him in. We all would be like, "Hey, come in, have a hamburger, hot dogs." You know, I was driving my bike past the house and all the kids from the baseball team came running out. And of course, I give them all an Italian ice. And I'm like, what's going on back there? And I see the coach, the head coach. He looks at me, you know, and he just puts his head back down to the grill. I'm like, what kind of fucking people are these? You know, and the kids are asking me, where's Nikki and Chris? I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't invited, guys. You know,
Yeah,
nobody told me about a fucking barbecue.
I didn't really think people in New York were rude necessarily. It just seemed like everybody was really, really busy. Like
Yeah, it looks
everyone
that
has
way.
somewhere to be. Yeah. Yeah.
And very straightforward. New Yorkers don't beat around the bush like the people up here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And it's very liberal up here. I don't know anybody's politics, and I don't care to talk about it. But it's very liberal up here. I mean, liberal to the point, like people got yard signs and shit, and they, you know, they're always protesting something. I was at the police station when they burned it down during the George Floyd riots up here. You guys want to see a great video? If you go to Brooklyn on YouTube, it's Brooklyn Mike at Ground Zero. And it's about a 7-minute video of me walking up Minnehaha Avenue to Lake Street. And right there was the 3rd precinct. And I'll never forget the noise. And they broke into the precinct and they burnt it the fuck down. The liquor store was, everything was burning. They were shooting fireworks at the
I remember
precinct and all
that.
of this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is like a half a mile from my house where we were living. I told my kids, pack a bag just in case these protesters come, because they were building fires in the intersections
Holy
and
moly.
you know, ransacking neighborhoods. So what do my kids do? You think they would pack some underwear and socks? And no, they put their Xboxes in the backpack and they're sitting on the couch. Dad, we're ready. I said, what do you mean you're ready? You don't got a pair of socks, a pair of fucking underwear, nothing? No, Dad, this is all we need. Because at one point, I was concerned about it. I mean, it was mayhem up here.
Yeah, I gotta admit, my daughter, the first thing she packs is her Skull Candy headphones and her phone. Like, those are the necessities. And then my son, he's different. He's autistic, and the first thing he has to bag is every one of his pocket knives and like his one of his skulls that he studies and stuff. So
Yeah, certain
it's
things
a
are
weird.
important to these kids. Then
Yeah.
I mean, me, I'm worried about clean underwear these days, clean socks. As a kid, your mother always told us, uh, you got to wear clean underwear. God forbid you're in an accident. You got to go to the hospital. You don't want them seeing. But I'll be bleeding to death on the table. You think they're going to be worried about my shit stained underwear? Yes, yes. That was more important than
My dad
you
looked
wind
at
up
my
in the
mom.
hospital. You have clean underwear on.
My dad looked at my mom one time and said, "What does it matter if he's wearing clean underwear? He ain't gonna be by the time he craps himself if something happens." So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, my mom was like that.
Crazy
Go
stuff.
for 2 days and you need 5 pair of underdrawers, you know.
Is my feedback better?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
it's
fine.
better.
Oh, good.
I had a
I'm
little
born.
echo, but
It's gone,
it went
baby.
away.
Yep.
I'm born and raised Minnesota. You don't
Oh,
judge
you are.
Minnesota. Don't judge
Well,
Minnesota by the cities. The cities is terrible.
well, I've noticed because we went out of town. My youngest plays ice hockey too, and we went out of town for some tournaments and stuff, and it's totally different than the Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul. Once you get out of the cities and out into the suburbs and into the farmland and stuff, some of the schools we went to, it was so different than these schools in Minneapolis,
Yeah,
especially
Minnesota's a lot
from what my
different
kid.
everywhere else.
Yeah, compared to the Twin Cities, the rest of the state is much more conservative. The Twin Cities is very liberal, progressive, and stuff like that over here. You got the best governor in the world too.
So,
Can't
three
punk
sides,
him.
360. They said, I'm curious if your guest knows of what is this? Jarris family in Philly, High Queen Fun Panel. Do you know who she's talking about?
No, no. The only one just what you hear about, like Joey Merlino. I mean, I don't know nothing much about Philly, other than cheesesteaks.
Purple Dragon Chill said it's like listening to Beat Tim after hours.
B10, that's the New Yorker guy.
Yeah, that's my buddy. He comes up here with me a lot.
Was B10?
Yep. B Tim, we call him B Thug when he starts talking about Brooklyn and all the stuff he used to get into. I'm like, no, ain't no way. Cause we're like polar opposites. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only way I could describe growing up, especially when I was a kid in the mid 70s and 80s and everything. I'm sure everybody's seen the movie Goodfellas, right?
Uh-huh.
In the beginning of the movie, when he's a little kid and he's running around, I grew up the exact same way. I lived next door to a social club. The guy that owned the property that I rented, he was a captain in the Bonanno family. My mother was a bartender because next to the club was a bar. My mother was a barmaid in all of these dives and shit like that. And when she got divorced, she moved us to this neighborhood. I was 8 years old. And, I've been, the only thing I knew was the neighborhood and the way things were. And Goodfellas does a very good job of capturing what it was like in those neighborhoods in those days.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm getting the right movie right in my thought process. That's the one that Ray Liotta played in, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That was a very good movie.
And the other guy, Joe Pesci, in the movie when they was kids, the kid that played Joe Pesci, his name is Joseph D'Onofrio, and we used to call him Zane. He's from my neighborhood. De Niro fell in love with him. He was in Bronx Tale. He was in a few movies, this kid, Joey D'Onofrio, and his nickname was Zane. We used to call him Zane. And anytime we seen him, we all go, hey, Henry got pinched, because that was his famous line when Henry gets pitched selling the cigarettes and he runs upstairs and he goes, Henry got pinched. When the cops grabbed Henry selling cigarettes.
That's
So we used to
funny.
break his balls. You know, he's a good guy, Joey. He's a good guy. A lot of famous people come from my neighborhood. Larry King came from my neighborhood. My high school, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sandy Koufax. He went to Lafayette High School where I went. Johnny Franco, the pitcher for the New York Mets, Cincinnati Reds, New York Mets. He was just 2 years ahead of me in high school, and he was like a superstar in high school, pitching, hitting, everything. And he made it to the majors. Pete Falcone, Joe Torre, Lee Mazzilli, all Italians, except for the Jewish kid, Sandy Koufax. The whole neighborhood in those days was Italian, Irish, and Jewish, pretty much. There was nobody else there. You know, the Jews lived in the co-op buildings. The Irish was scattered around, and the Italians just owned all the properties and houses and stuff. But that's all changed. My neighborhood, you wouldn't recognize it today. I still got a friend that lives there in the same house he was born in, and you know, he tells me all the time. He's like, Mike, it's not the same. It's not the same. Everybody's gone. The kids grew up and bought houses in Jersey or Staten Island, and you know, then the parents, well, what am I going to do? They sell their house and buy a condo, be closer to the grandkids, and all the new people moved in. A lot of Koreans, he told me, and a lot of Puerto Ricans now live in the neighborhood.
Man, it
You
was
walk down 18th Avenue, you think you're in freaking China. 18th Avenue used to be all the
Chinatown.
bakeries. Yeah, 18th Avenue was famous for all the bakeries and pizzerias and restaurants and Italian stores, and you know, it was a big Italian community there, part of Bensonhurst. And now all those stores are gone, and they're all like Korean restaurants and shops and stuff like that. So it's just change. You know, that's America. America's about change.
Life is about change.
Yeah.
Yeah, times are changing, that's for sure. Where I live in Minnesota, it's up north. A lot of Italians up here, and yeah, that's how our neighborhood was. A lot like how you're describing.
Brooklyn. I've met a few. I've met people that are from New York and from Brooklyn up here, and but a lot of people when I start talking to them on the ice cart, you know, they're looking at me and they're like, "You're not from around here, are you?" And I'm like, "No, you know, what brought you to Minnesota?" And I always fuck around with them, you know. I look around and I whisper, "Witness protection program." Oh, okay, all right, you know, and they think I'm serious, you know what I mean? These people are nuts up here.
Well,
If that was true, you wouldn't be saying it. I'm like, I know, it's not true, lady.
Nobody can figure out why somebody wants to move to Minnesota.
Yeah, and especially coming from Florida. They're like, it's usually the other way around. People leave Minnesota to move to the sunshine. And I try to explain, I opened a business in the Mall of America and, you know, doing good, and decided to move up here and blah, blah, blah.
Whereabouts in Florida, if you don't mind me asking?
Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale area.
Okay, I know where that's
North
at.
Miami, Hollywood, Hallandale. We lived in Hallandale for a little bit.
Yeah, that's in eastern Florida.
Yeah, East Coast.
Yep, East Coast.
And South Florida is like kind of Palm Beach down to Miami. Like if you go north of Orlando, it's South Georgia. You know, you would never, if you were in South Florida, there's a lot of New Yorkers down there. So nobody's fascinated by your accent or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
But once you go north of Orlando, it's very, very redneckish, you know, southern, different type of culture up there. It's South Georgia. At least that's what we call it.
Yeah. That's actually pretty accurate. Just like you get back over now, if you go all the way over to the Pensacola, you know, down on the very northern tip of Florida, over on the western side, you got like
Panhandle.
the Panhandle. Down in Pensacola Beach, it's like, tropical resort. But then if you go just, 50, 60 miles south, it's like gator people. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, swamp fucking people.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
I
that
know because
TV show.
I used to be like before I lived in Arkansas. From the time I was 9, I lived in Florida, and yeah, we were, I guess, gator people. I've seen my dad
Yeah,
like
that was
killing
crazy. Yeah, you would
alligators.
have
Yeah.
alligators like if you had a lake in your complex, there'd be an alligator in there. You watch him eating the freaking ducks or something.
Yeah, we didn't swim. You don't swim in the rivers, tributaries, or anything that you
No,
can't see the water when you're jumping in. Period. In Florida.
no. If you
Just
go
make a
out to like a little bit west of like Fort Lauderdale to the Sawgrass area, like that's the area where people wake up and they see an alligator in their pool. You know, not so much like in Hollywood or Fort Lauderdale. It was a little bit
Yeah.
more
Well,
like.
you'd almost never believe this about them. They're gators, but over in Paragould, which is like literally just under 20 miles from my house, they have fish ponds, and them alligators have migrated north to the point they got alligators in them fish ponds. They raise catfish because people around here, they eat the fire out of catfish. So, but yeah, they got gators in them dang ponds too. So you can wake up if you live over there next to them fish ponds and might find an alligator on your front porch bathing in the
Yeah,
sun.
yeah, that's weird. And some of the people, like the rednecky people that I met down there, they would say, you know what the difference between a yank and a damn yank is? Do you know the difference?
Nope.
A yank visits, a damn yank don't leave.
Oh my! And I've never heard that. That's funny.
I'm like, what the freak, a yank? What is this, a civil war? I met people from Alabama. They still think the Civil War is going on. I had a guy call me a damn yank one time. I'm like, yank? What the fuck is this, 1860? What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. Now down here, we do call people from the north Yankees
Yeah.
sometimes. Like y'all are
Yankees,
Yankees. Y'all are from the north. Yeah. It's not like. But then again, they call us rednecks and hillbillies. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. It's
Nah,
all
we do. The rednecks and shit. And the hicks from the sticks.
yeah,
We got
Be
names for
careful.
everybody in New York City.
They still
right.
take that stuff seriously down there. Be careful.
Oh, we don't
Um,
take. I don't take it seriously, man. Life's too short to take anything too seriously.
Yeah, you seem like you got a good sense of humor, and I don't think you're very, I think you're around maybe close to my age, just from the way you're talking and stuff like that.
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I got an old soul.
Well, no, you sound mature. That's what I meant. You don't sound like a kid.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a grown woman. I got kids
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
grown. Yeah,
That's what I meant.
yeah. I'm 43. I got a
Oh
I got
yeah, yeah.
a 20-year-old son.
You're young enough to be my daughter.
If you were, well,
I could
yeah.
have had a kid at
There you go.
17. No.
Yeah, you're right. That's great.
I might have. I don't know.
No, I'm married.
Oh.
I'm married, you guys. Like, and I love my husband. Let me tell you what, I love that man.
the next time you go to a barbecue in Minnesota, just make a hot dish and bring it with you. You'll be accepted.
What barbecue? Nobody would even invite me to sit on their porch. And people is like, I got next door neighbors, and they're great. I rent their
Now that
garage
is
from
weird
them
because that's what we do
to
that all the
keep
time.
my
We
equipment in.
like, come over. That is
I
weird.
keep the bike there, the freezer, all the ice and stuff. And this is like the person that literally lives next door to me. And they'll walk out of the house and they won't make eye contact with you. Like, even in New York, if you didn't like the guy, you didn't like the person, you looked at him, you nodded to them, maybe you stuck your hand up and gave him a fuck you wave. You acknowledge somebody's there. Here, they don't do that.
Yeah,
They'll walk out with their dog and walk right by me. and act like I'm not sitting on the stoop. I'm like, well, look at these fucking people.
Oh, that's nothing.
Don't
Come down to Arkansas. If they don't know you and you show up and you're at the neighbor's house or anything else, not only will people stare at you and make eye contact with you, but they will suspect you of everything until they find out who you are. It's the exact
Well,
opposite. People
yeah,
will be all up in your business.
yeah, that I could understand. That's a little bit more the way Brooklyn was, you know. Here they just like they pretend they're looking the other way, this and that. Is it really that hard to say hello to somebody?
down in the cities, there's a lot of implants. They're a different breed down there. Don't judge all of Minnesota by them. They're
From what I read, there's a subculture here in Minnesota, in Minneapolis anyway, uh, of implants. Because the people that were born here and raised here, they had their own cliques. So people that are from other places that came here, they seem to find them each other more. And you know, that's where you find your friends and stuff like that. I could say I got one friend up here. I could say I got other acquaintances and stuff like that. But I met one guy about 5 years ago when I first got up here. He seen me on the bike and he's like, "What is this? What are you doing here?" You know, he's all curious about it and shit. And we've been friends ever since. And I call him my friend because if I called him up right now and told him I needed something, he would be here. That to me is a friend, and vice versa. So, and he's black too. You know, my only friend up here in Minnesota is black. White people are fucking crazy up here, man. I didn't know what the definition of white people, because you always hear on the news and this and that, white people this, white people that. Coming from New York City, we didn't have that. Like, you were you. That was it. It didn't matter if you were Puerto Rican, black, white, purple, Asian. If you were cool, you were cool. That was it. I mean, we had a Japanese kid that lived in the neighborhood. His nickname was Fuji. You know, that's just the way we were. We went about life. And then when I moved up to Minnesota here, I found the definition of white people. Like what they mean by that, you know? And I even tease my friend Sam. I'm like, Sammy, you're more whiter than me. And you're black. It's just crazy, man. That's what I mean by like weird people up here.
I'm surprised you. I guess I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised you were invited to the cookout. You know what I mean? He probably was like, you know, I can click up with him. You
He
know,
didn't even wave hello. Like,
hell.
He just looked up and then looked back down at the grill. Now, not that I would have went because I was going to sell ice, you know. But hey, come on in, have a hot dog. I would have grabbed the hot dog and you know, said hello to everybody. I knew everybody in the backyard.
Right.
I knew all the kids. They came running out. I knew all the parents because I was a coach on the team.
Now, I gotta kind of be with him on this. He could have at least sent him off with a rib plate or something. You know what I mean? Down here in the South, you know, I gotta admit we would do that. I mean, even if we're sketchy of you, if we see you out and about and we're barbecuing, you know, we're gonna feed the whole neighborhood. That's just how it is down
Especially
here
if
in
you
the
know
South.
the guy, you know, the guy's the coach of your baseball team. All the kids are around. I'm giving them free ices. There's 10 kids standing around me. And they're asking me where my kids are. Like, why ain't they here? You know, I ain't going to tell them because your fucking parents are weirdos. I ain't going to tell them that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
can't let nobody in the South find out you're hungry. You can't do that. We'll feed you. We ain't scared.
A lot of, you know, Southern hospitality, there's a lot of truth to that. You know, I spent some time in the South. You know, I've been all over the states.
Yeah,
especially driving from LA to New York. I used to stop everywhere and make a whole fucking day of it.
Another thing that's customary here in the South is you paint your door red. You paint your door red, and that lets people know, you know, that you're a friendly person. And like if you got an emergency or you need a cup of ice or something like that, it's hospitality. Painting your red door, painting your door red. You know, inviting in travelers, whatever. Yeah. Like there's a whole culture to it. I know y'all probably think I'm dumb.
As long as there's not a, you know, a rebel flag on the door, you know.
Now, when you get inside, you might find one of those.
Yeah.
I don't have a rebel flag. I have American flags all over my
Nah, I'm only kidding. To me, that whole flag thing is a part of people's culture now. It has nothing to do with racism and the war and this and that. It's just culture. A lot of people have the Confederate flag hanging around. It doesn't mean that they still think the Civil War is on or anything.
Yeah,
But I guess
no.
some of them do. I guess some of them do.
Yeah. Well, my grandfather was a World War II veteran, so that's why I keep flags and stuff up, and it's all in honor of him. So,
Yeah, the greatest generation.
yep.
Greatest
He was one of a
generation.
kind.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sad that I didn't have such a good time in Minnesota, because everywhere else in Minnesota, everybody's nice. We wave at everybody, and yeah, everything you hear about Minnesota is true everywhere else, other than the cities.
Minnesota nice, they call it.
Yeah,
To me,
everywhere else
they're
is Minnesota
phonies,
nice.
man. They're just phonies. If I could describe them in a way. 3 days, you walk out of your house, you walk by me. Then the one day, like you make eye contact, you're all smiles. Hi. I'm like, fuck you, fucking hi. The fuck out of here.
Maybe they're scared of you because you're from New York.
Yeah, but they don't know that until they say hello.
Right.
Yeah, and I rent the garage from the guy. Him and his girlfriend. They got a beautiful Rottweiler in there, named Baby. She's a beautiful. I babysit the dog and everything. Yet I'll be sitting on my stoop having a cigarette or something. She'll walk out of the house with the dog and just walk right by me, without saying fucking hello or a nod. Nothing. Nothing. And I
Some
dog
people
sit
are
for
like
them.
that though. Some people are like that. Some people are really friendly
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey man, what's up? What's happening? I hope you have a good day." And other people are just walk right on by like you're not even there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't sound like Minnesota at all.
Well, that's Minneapolis. I'm in South Minneapolis, so.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, this is definitely a strange place. Hey, Queen panel. My battery on my phone is gonna die. I usually stay on panel until I just go, and you don't hear me no more.
Yeah, no, you're welcome anytime, man. Come back anytime. I'm actually
I
getting
just
ready to
want
come
to
up here.
say,
I get up
yeah,
at 5:30 in the morning every day, and it's getting late for me. It's already 12:30 here, so
yeah. I subscribe to your channel.
nice.
You seem like a cool group of people there.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody
usually
seems
on once
very
or twice
nice.
a day. I usually hop on during the daytime and the morning time, and you can catch us at nighttime usually over here.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely, and
It's
come
very
back
nice
and
meeting
visit
you.
with us.
Yeah, it was cool meeting
as
you.
we say in the business, have an ice day.
That's right. Have a good night, man.
Take care.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's getting late. It's about that time.
It has been fun, Queen Bee.
I appreciate
Thank
you
you for
guys
having me.
hanging out. No, it really was good talking to you. And Cheesy, I've been missing you. I'm glad you're up here.
Yeah, thanks for having
I
me.
wish we had some more time to chit chat and visit, but there is some stuff I do want to catch you guys out. Like tomorrow, there's some other like cases and some other stuff going on that, like that prison break and all that. We got to catch up on that shit.
Yeah, I had to come up and defend my
There was
state.
were you talking about that?
Where they
Queen
run
Bee,
out the toilet, they
the
remove
7
the
of
toilet.
them or the 10 of
Yeah,
them, and they caught
there's
3
like
of them. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. 2 of them are murderers or whatever they were talking about. So yeah, we gotta talk some shit about that. You know what I mean? Just catch up
Yeah.
with it or whatnot.
Well, thanks for having me. Have a good night.
Lily stuff. All right, guys. Good night. I appreciate you guys being here and thank you for hanging out. Thank
Blessings,
you,
Queen.
I appreciate you coming up, baby.
Yeah, it's always fun hanging out with you, Queen.
I know.
Sorry.
We had a good time, especially tonight, didn't we? Good time.
Yeah, we did. And I'm so
Good
sorry
shit.
I got that ripped the other night. Like,
No, girl, don't worry about
girl.
shit. It happens. It's the best time. Best you did it over here instead of anywhere else, right?
Right? Oh, no.
We're smoke 30 and it's smoke 30.
Right? Anyways, good
All
night
right,
and good
y'all.
blessings, Queen.
Good night, baby.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will catch y'all on the flip side. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. QB out.